your last name. Tell me your last name. Don't be a coward. Tell your name, Ashley.
Hooky.
Does it begin with A?
Hooky.
Will it begin with A if it does? I got your number.
This little maggoty faggoty thinks he got me all rattled. My last name's Anderson. It's not a secret, you spinner. You think you know me, but we know that you don't know me at all. You think the bigger they are, like the harder they fall. Well, not at all. You look like a faggot who inherited AIDS, and not the curable type. You're at the full-blown stage. Put the meth pipe down and stop puffing away. Stop deleting all your lives, you got something to say. Stop disabling all your comments and stop hiding away. Stop talking all your lies, you ain't no victim, mate. The fact of the matter is that you don't want to meet face to face. Cash came to see you on his own and you ran away. Sent your child outside while you called the cops. Nobody terrorised your house, that's a story you flop. Nobody threatened your family, nobody threatened your wife. Everybody knows you're a phony, is that safe thug life? You never been the drug type, never been the thug type. Plan to steal chocolate, call it organised crime. You never been a tough type, if you ever done time you'd cry every night hoping you'd get raped by a guy. And you can lie all you like, but it's clear as day and night. You speak like a faggot and you look like the faggot type. You can try deny, but everyone can see you're about as straight as Boy George and Freddie Mercury. You're as crooked as they are and as dumb as they get. You act like a big man, but you're scrawny as shit. How the fuck you put up pictures thinking that you look hard when every old picture has you looking like a retard? Has your sister settled down or is she still just a slut? Sucking dick on Henson Road for a couple of bucks. I'd hate to be related to these inbred fucks. I'd wrap a rope around my own neck, stand on a chair and jump. Hooky. Faggot. Hooky. Faggot. King B. Faggot. Sabongalo. Faggot. Jezza. Faggot. Hooky. Faggot. King B. Maggot. Jezza. Scattered.
What's going on, cunts? Milky, Sunshine, Bull's Nut, McSteamy Kettle Face, Baker Perkins. What's going on?
Hopefully that's big. Yep.
Fucking Hooky the Giant Maggot.
Hooky maggot. Hooky faggot.
Honestly, Bug was worth the fucking spinner, I will say.
Fucking what a productive and fucking, positive way to start the stream.
Mate. There's heaps worse ones I could have chose. Like, fucking don't even go there. I could have started with the other ones.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Secret Squirrel.
What we got in the chat? Fucking hell, all the cunts here. Baker Perkins, McSteamy Kettleface, Bulls Nut, Oz. Yep. Sunshine, Milky, King HSV, Hooky the Giant Maggot, Secret Squirrel, and fucking Uncle Spud Lee.
I was about to say Spud fucking Lee.
Uncle Spud. What a fucking legend.
Just need to switch that over so I can pin this comment real quick for everyone. There we go. Pinned link should be pinned. I don't know.
Oh, you don't want these fucking weird.
Oh, were we supposed to invite Sarge? Fuck.
Oh, is this his channel?
Oh,
Fuck.
I'll ring him soon. He'll turn up.
I'm sure
It is his channel.
Is it dinner? He'll be up soon.
Yeah.
Cheeky Monday night live, though. Monday night with Roy McManus.
How's your red wine going, Cedar?
Yeah, I mean, port. Pretty good. Almost
How
finished
much
the bottle.
I was about to say you bought a bottle about 15 minutes ago. How much is left?
That's what's left right there. So I fucking gave it a good effort.
It's a takeover. Oh. What are you doing, Spud? I know you're floating in there. If I can get up here, you can't.
I'm fucking have to go inside and put this shit on charge, mate.
That's all right.
They get me back there. Yep, nailed it. Oh, got fucking full hands over here.
Jack and the Big Cock Christ. That's a heaps better name.
Yeah, no, I'm not hung, like fucking hung, just not like this one. That makes sense? Yeah. Oh. Oh,
Right, mate.
there we go. Fucking sweet.
I fixed your name for you.
What'd you fucking call it? The Big Cock fucking Jesus. The Big Cock Christ. Yeah, right, it's a bit inaccurate, mate. Like, I'm not going to go full hardy on you, but fucking. Anyways.
Afternoon, darling.
Who's that?
Ashley.
Oh, g'day.
Oh,
You can't
Well.
play crib yet. I don't know what that means. That's some
Well,
fucking Tasmanian slang.
Why does he always say words I don't understand? For fuck's sake. It's okay. You'll learn one day.
That fucking James Boggs has other brands besides premium. I've been lied to the whole life. Fucking bullshit.
Turns out I've been drinking the shit.
Yeah. I'm quietly having a reaction to skincare, right? Okay. Cribbage. I don't know what the fuck cribbage means still. Old chance game. Roger. So where you do crib walks, mate, yeah. Do one of those dances, those fucking not gonna say that. Anyways.
You can't. I gotta show you because this is too funny. Cribbage. I reckon.
Oh, Roger. It's like some fucking next level shit right there.
The fact that Milky shortened the word, he's played it well.
Done it a bit, hey mate. It's your favourite game besides that one you play with your sister.
That's not a game.
Could breed the queen. Anyways. Inside joke. Wow. Anyways.
Where's your Billy to though?
Where's my Billy? I'm gonna have a backy kind in this state.
Lad, it's probably the better state to have him, to be honest.
You're right. You're always right, Jack. So wise, you know.
I'm not telling the
Well,
Christ what to do, but if the Christ knew, he would have done it.
You grow a mullet and you just know everything. It's fucking insane.
This comes hereditary. Like, I can't help it.
Let me finish my port, all right? And then we'll fucking. Just so you know, drinking a bottle of Cockburn. Fucking good old Cockburn. Special reserve port.
Fucking.
Anyways. Nice bong sunshine. What's going on, mate? It's just me. Jacko's fucking. I don't know what he's doing.
Ashley's just fucking had a chemical reaction by using 2 different skincares on her face, and she doesn't want to show herself.
Roger.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's alright. Don't use 2 fucking different chemicals, you know. You make fucking
No, it was a two
you make
different
mustard
brands.
gas on your skin.
Yeah, she mixed two different brands, and it was a no.
Yeah. Like I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't mix chemicals without fucking chemical experience.
No.
Fucking,
What
make
I'm
fluorine gas accidentally. You
No,
know?
what I'm saying is they're two different brands.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Two
fucking
different
having you
chemicals.
on.
What are you trying to say?
I was just having you.
What are you fucking trying to say? Oh, that's the bottle gone. Time to get on the Reds.
You went what, Mark? You did, huh? How are you? But I was like, you live near me, bro, and there's no snow. So where did you go skiing, brother?
No, you went skiing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
I sat in the back seat with two fucking big fellas. You know what I mean?
More like you sat in the front of a 3-seater ute.
Yeah, it's got a bench seat, mate.
Yeah, true that, bro.
You remember those fucking the Holden Commodores with the fucking middle seat in the front? Like the fucking kids seat? I was in one of those until I was like 15, bro. It's fucking weird. We were poor, had too many fucking kids.
Loved it.
Just made my fucking big ass sitting there like fucking no good.
Rando, what are you doing?
Jesus, drinking from a grape glass. Yeah, look, watch this cunt.
He's gonna put his beer in it. Oh no.
No, I just turned wine into water, cunt. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. Should I put my beer in it? Would that have been funny?
I was concerned you were gonna, to be honest. I was worried about how.
Only way to enjoy the nectar of the gods, mate.
Fucking just went to get a schooner glass out and realised one of them was cracked.
Fucking schooner glasses come.
This is Jacko on Big Cock's channel now.
Only you can't see it. Anyways. Fucking milk, man. Need an ice cube. No, you don't need fucking ice cubes. Who the fuck is Sarge? Woodsy! Hope you're right, mate. So you want me to go have a backy bong is what you're saying, Jacko?
Nah, you're right, mate. You're already a punch.
It's true.
Where am
It's
I?
true.
That's the flag you supplied me, cunt. What do you mean, where am I?
Is that home?
And I won't tell you where that flag, like, you know where that flag came from.
Oh, did I tell you,
Yeah,
Jacko? I've got to go to Adelaide for a fucking day.
Yeah, you told me. You didn't tell the stream. Go on.
Oh, yeah. I got a fucking email this morning. Anyways, I got an email this morning about doing a night shift at Adelaide Airport. I'm like, fucking, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. So apparently I've got to fly out on the weekend and go do that.
No, sorry to cut you off, Steve. No, Woodsy, I'll swap the room around and move the lizard tank. Lizard tank's out there.
I
as you
was
walk in
talking.
now. But yeah, that's a fucking stitch up. You're gonna go there for one day, and then what? You don't know where you're going.
Either Amberley or Darwin, mate. Not sure. Or even possibly fucking somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah. Get your marching orders when you get home.
Oh, fuck it. I'll get me marching orders the night before.
Yeah.
Fuck knows. It's above my pay grade, apparently. Oh, that's tripping me. It's just like a solid line, like straight up line of bubbles coming up to the top of this fucking wine glass full of beer. Very strange.
Bubbles.
Yeah, bubbles.
Yeah, that's fucking beer for you, mate. Oh.
Yeah, but like normally they're not organised. These cunts are organised as.
Yeah, like,
No, well, you can't. I don't know if you'll be able to say it, but it's like in a single straight line.
yeah, they know where to go at the top.
Yeah, like ants. Fucking. Anyways.
That port's done a number on you, cunt. He's probably switching phones or something.
Yeah, right. So I think it's the mixing, the whole mixing to the grape and the fucking and the barley together. It's not a great idea.
Why not?
Oh, because I'm gonna chuck my guts up later. I can guarantee it.
No, you won't.
So I've only got fucking 4 more readies left, mate. Say go over backy, bro.
Go on. Go on.
You won't.
You won't do 2 back to back on one breath.
I definitely won't. I know my abilities, mate. Fucking hell. Maybe if I had a real bong, maybe. But a little juice fucking container. Shit, no chance.
So you're just being a skirt. I do understand, but
I'm just being a pussy. Yeah, been there. Shouldn't have had that KFC and then had a bottle of pork, man. It's fucking feeling pretty bloated.
oh, I would have went on with you. Huh? Hey, wizard. Beer in a fancy glass. Next to be cashmere sweater draped over the shoulders. Wouldn't be cashmere, but it'd be fucking sheepskin. Caesar feels like he's in a jail cell too, wizard.
Let me change the view. There you go, look at that. We got the fucking Toowoomba skyline. It's dark as shit.
Fancy beer.
Man, I do fancy it.
What was that punsy little sip? Like, we can see how much you're drinking now, cunt. Come on.
No. That was huge.
I can't even walk straight through doorways, cunt. It was massive.
Yeah, no, you cunts are right when you say don't mix port with anything else. Fuck.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Oh, you just feel fucking sick as a dog. This fucking dog. It doesn't sit well in the guts. He knows it's gross. That's why he's thinking, you fucking. Nah, fuck you. It's not gross.
Stupid, don't. Yeah. Oh. Great. It's gonna be
disrespect coupons like that. Never disrespect Coopers.
I don't think she was talking about the Coopers. Honestly. Or at least send me fucking beer out.
Coopers better sponsor me soon. I fucking hope they do. I'll take a couple free cases, cunts. Come on.
Charlie,
You
what
little
are you,
dick.
what
How
are you
did you
doing away?
see my cock? How do you know? How did you see my cock?
I sent him a
Anyways.
picture. Calm down.
Oh, Rogie.
Hang on.
Yeah, look.
It's the man, the myth, the
does-
legend,
does have been
fucking
lost.
like himself.
Hey guys,
Fuck, what time's it at Charlie's place? It must be like fucking 2 a.m.
3 a.m.
No,
Yeah.
no, we're
No.
not working.
have to be
She's
later.
in
than that.
Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, just sort my audio out.
He goes, trust me, I couldn't see it, Caesar.
That's right.
Oh fuck! Alright. Hey,
Yeah, everyone was worried, Sarge.
hey,
Because you're in the
mate.
Halifax region.
Hey, how's everyone going?
No,
Fuck.
Charlie's in the Halifax region of Canada, just because I quickly Googled what time is it in Canada. And they've got multiple time zones, little did you know.
Yeah,
Um,
6:30.
yeah, Halifax region, NS Canada. I don't know what the fuck that means, but Rogie.
Everyone,
Yeah, everyone was
Big
worried,
thing.
Sarge. They're worried where you
Later.
are.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't know you were fucking live until as I was asking you on Discord or StreamYard, Mel's like, oh, they're live on fucking YouTube. I was like, oh shit. And then
I like more head than Milky.
Yeah, Milky ass
It's
with.
like, oh,
Would you? Who the fuck is Sarge?
yeah, lad. Yeah, so fucking what's going on, cunts? What are you doing?
Yeah, Ashley said you
Oh,
were playing
fucking-
hide and seek.
Playing hide and
We
seek.
already know what I'm doing, man. What's Jacko doing? How are you, Jack?
Mate, I've fucking been on the beers since fucking I woke you up. So
Since 9 a.m. cunt. Yeah, I know. It's fucking
Eminem
it's 8
Milky.
o'clock where Jacko, 8:30 where Jacko is. He's been drinking beer since 10:30.
Hey, Mick. Yeah, you fucking hell. I don't know how you're still fucking sitting there. Hollow left leg, cunt.
There's
No,
drinking
I-
fucking mid-strong stuff out.
yeah, that too. But I fucking nearly fell asleep on the lounge, and then Ashley woke me up, and the neighbour walked in and fucking.
I had a 2.5 hour nap today, mate. I had my
You
two
also
beers
ate
and I'm
fucking
like-
every bit of food in that fucking little apartment and went and bought more. Cunt.
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I went and fucking, dude, I bought like fucking 6 dips, a bunch of chips, a fucking, yeah, a fucking bachelor's handbag,
bottle of pork.
rolls for tomorrow.
So, how long do you reckon you left in Toowoomba? Still another week or
I'm
two?
flying out. I'm flying out on the weekend, mate.
Where are you going?
Going to Adelaide for a single day. I'm gonna go work at Adelaide Airport. I've got a night shift, so it starts at 9 p.m. till fucking 9 a.m. And then I fucking think I'm headed to Darwin, but I'm not too sure.
Oh, fuck. So you're skipping Amberley now.
I'm not sure, mate. I might be heading to Amberley, I might not be. But currently, like the Amberley job that they were doing, the grooving project, that was supposed to be done like fucking in 7 days. But the groove is fucked. Like they fucking broke the cunt. The gearbox is fucked. So that might fucking, yeah, I might not be able to go there until that's done. So I don't know. It's above my pay grade, mate.
Yeah. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg, how are you, Rob? Yeah, right.
Taking bets on how quick Caesar smashes his next year. Let me know who's betting what, and I'll rig the contest.
Where are we donating the money to tonight? Actually, what you got one left?
That's only half a beer, mate. They only put like fucking 3/4 of a beer in the fucking glass.
How's your screwball going, Jack?
Yeah, good.
Getting used to
On the
it?
billy. Yeah, on the billies tonight, but fucking have I get some more weed, yeah.
Yeah, it takes a bit because you've got a fair bowl there and it's got to take it straight, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how's a fish? How are you, bro?
They're all doing it.
Everyone else in the chat there? I haven't gone back and looked at the start, but you knew what?
What?
You say you knew it?
No, I said he will.
I will. Sorry, I can't hear. I thought you were talking.
What?
Okay. Mine's upside down in the shed, Mark Stone. Things breaking, fucking silly breaking it also.
Big love, Mel. We love you, darling.
Oh, she can't hear, but Caesar said big love, Mel.
Thanks, Caesar.
Thanks, Eva.
How on? All right, fucking the clock starts now, cunts.
Put your bets in.
They go down pretty quick for a wine glass, I'll be honest with you. I feel so fancy.
Yeah. Hey. That time of year where the crucial last 2-4 weeks they're densing up, packing on try, and then developing peak cannabinoids, terps, only for the permanent rains to set in and well truly fucked up.
Bit of bug rot never hurt.
Hey.
Matty, Callum, and Asho, and fucking Billy.
And Brian.
Hey.
Brian, man. I don't think I've met your brother, but fucking hopefully one day.
You were when you're in the yard stuck there for fucking hours.
How's that possible?
That's Bosto. You haven't met Bosto. Oh, we fucking here meet Bosto.
Oh, what's going on, Matty?
Hey.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I'm working with Jaya, mate.
Oh, yeah, you and fucking Toowoomba. Okie.
Yeah, mate, with Red, but I'm fucking off on the weekend to go work with fucking Jaya and fucking Tyson at Adelaide Airport.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
What you doing, fucking line marking?
yeah, line marking crew, mate.
Oh, yeah? Fuck yeah. No, that'd be killer. They're fucking good. They're good blokes. Oh, hang on, I got
Yeah, well, Tyson's Mr. Muscles, but yeah, he's a good cunt.
What are you doing taking half six because you work, mate? You're on the screen now, cunt. Fuck me.
No, they're fucking good blokes. Nice.
Look, I poured this beer 2 minutes ago. I'm really done. Get your bets
You told
in,
me
cunt.
you fit half a beer in it.
What do you think? 50, 60?
Yeah, but I fucking drank the first half straight away, cunt. This is empty.
Ah, I'm the Coopers. You're a good man.
Yeah, Cooper Sparkling, mate. There's only one way to be sound.
You can't beat a fucking Cooper tail, if you ask me. Cooper tail's where it's at. No, you were sparkling. Fuck, you're
Yeah,
a
mate.
tough
We're definitely-
Hey, well, I might work with you. We'll see. But I'll fucking see you around anyway.
I doubt I
Yeah,
will.
he's
You're
kind of
fucking up on the 30th, aren't
Hey?
you? You're fucking leaving on the 30th, aren't you?
Yeah, when this fucking job's done, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't think I will work with you, brother. But fucking either way, big love.
Yeah, easy. I'm fucking might catch in Adelaide at some point. You're fucking with the crew, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never know.
I'm organising Dry a fucking QP when I get back to
Yeah,
Adelaide.
mate,
So
I'll fucking stick around, you know, here and there. So I might fucking see you.
yeah, mate. Yeah.
Oh, bro, you fucking take it easy, yeah.
Have a good one, bro.
What's everyone doing at the fucking
Asho, the real question is, can we get some bars?
Yeah,
Can we get some bars?
some bars. Don't know, bro. Don't know. We got some Eminem playing it. Minute.
You're getting this copyright.
What a bloke. Jimmy Reed, big love, Karen. Chelsea
A little bit paralytic. Yeah, no,
Paralytic.
too paralytic, I reckon. Don't know what's going on, but I don't give a fuck. Running amok, sitting here drinking with these damn cunts that I work with. It's so G. You don't know, but don't fuck with me. Everybody's in the family, LHLI. You with that royalty, you don't fuck with me. You really step into some real OGs. Cunts concerned what the country, some other country just don't fuck with me. Fuck Cookie, fuck King D, fuck Chester, fuck Sir Bongs a lot, see. That's all you're gonna get from me. Got alcohol to do. Yeah, that's it, mate. I can't be sitting here rapping.
Like a Christmas present, brother. Nice and clean.
It was, until I mentioned that fuckwit's name.
All right, can't tell you about who had 4 minutes. 4 minutes and that beer's gone, can't.
That's the way. At least you're not on that fucking port shit.
No, I finished that bottle, mate. Tomorrow's gonna be rough as fuck. Anyways, get another beer.
See? Yeah, fucking.
I'll put the
I hate to
times
be a
in the
fucking
chat.
rude cunt and cut you all short, but fucking.
Big love.
I'm probably going to kick these cunts out shortly and have a shower because I've been fucking in my work gear since fucking 8:30 this morning.
Any excuse to
And
get
then-
out drinking.
No, I'm still going to drink. Just not with these things. I'll kick all these cunts out so I can drink in comfort. These cunts are only supposed to come around and do their fucking time sheets. Fucking here we are, like 3 hours later. Fuck it, now.
Don't act like you don't like getting drunk with the boys, can't.
I don't like getting drunk with a boys cunt because then I make bad decisions.
To Ash Woodsy.
Turned out everyone worked the last 2 days.
Yeah, but wait, Saver, you know it's only $200 for a hooker here, right?
Hey, what's that? $200 for a hooker?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll be back, boys. I'll be back in a little bit.
Fucking don't do it, I can't.
It's dangerous.
No, I don't. I already drank something called, what was the fucking pork called?
Yeah, pork, mate. Well, lads, LHLR. I'll be back shortly.
Peter.
Alex, brother.
It's called chlamydia clockburn.
Peace, mate. As a fish, I actually grabbed the bud today, and I was looking. I got it under the microscope, and I was looking at the trichomes under the microscope, and one of them is 50% little mushroom heads, 50% amber, 50% clear. So I think I might pull that plant tomorrow. But the other one that I looked at,
pull it, cunt. Ready.
So, but the other one's all clear,
Yeah,
so I think
leave
we've
that
got
one for
another
another
week or
week.
two. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, leave that one for another week or two. The other one that's got 50% ember, pull it now. I normally pull them about 30% ember because as you're drying it, that because it's still got fucking it still matures as it's drying.
Right. Yep. No, cool. So I'll pull that one up tomorrow, and then the other one that I was looking at, that's still got a bit to go, and the other two are still a bit junior yet. So I won't look at those for another week or two. But no, they're like one's real sticky and smelly, and going all right for the first try. But I've got other ideas for the next one. But g'day, Rando. How are you, brother?
Yeah, the only thing, Sargy, if you wanted a little bit more dense profile on your bud, you know how like they're kind of loose, the structure's pretty loose. It's literally just a lack of sugar.
Right, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so all you really need to do, because you're using permaculture, bro, that's got fucking almost everything you need. All you need to do is be fucking putting a cover layer of like sugarcane mulch.
Right,
and that will feed your microbes like crazy. And your fucking buds, instead of being a bit loose, they'll be fucking nuggets, bro, like fists.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so still learning, living and learning.
Either way, like, I'm glad you fucking listened to me while I was up there because you did a fucking phenomenal job, brother.
Yeah. No, it was good. I'm glad we went down there, mate, and did that bit of gardening that day.
I'm glad you didn't try to go on in fucking pots, mate, because you'd be disappointed.
Yeah, I know. No, it's mad. So, no, it's good.
Blackstrap molasses, fuck yeah. See through your cut off. Fuck off on cut off, cunt. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you Mrs. a cunt, Jacko. But no, I'm not cut off. I'm a grown man in my own apartment with no fucking supervision. So yeah, I might have to order some more.
No, he's cut off. Once you said I'm a grown man in my apartment, I was like, oh, I can't help it now.
No, fair call, mate.
She told you. Oh, here's one for you, Sarge. Do you remember this bloke?
Checkmate. Craig Bell, little echoes exposing bogans inside cookies, freckle on his dick, deep throat. Left all his info out in the open. You're a silly little bitch, and now everybody knows it. How stupid could you be? Tried getting into beefs. Now your arsehole quits, you're better off on the street. Call it quits, little bitch, cause you know we know. If you know, you know, and we know you don't. Got all of your info, and that's just a start. Just like your YouTube page, we gon' pull it apart. Gone quiet, little nigga, cause the shit's gotten bigger. You can call me Nazi, but I ain't no bigot. I will rip you to bits, you putrid little bitch. You was stupid as shit, just for stepping to this. You think Boogie got your back, but he ain't got his. He ain't got no spine, he ain't no brute. Jumped onto his live, the little bitch kept hitting the mute, acting as if my internet was lagging, but we both knew that he's a pussy little maggot as putrid as you. And both of you are faggots, you and fucking King B too.
Oh, you got his fucking new one there, yeah?
Oh, yeah, we do. Hang on. Fucking.
Where's that?
I hope you heard this one, yeah.
Cunts talking shit but don't know what it is. It's acid trip, kicking it with the young misfits. Billy rips, get you fucked up quick, like a loaded 4/5, ready to flip. Flick the switch, leave you leaking a bit. Laying in a puddle of piss. Shell scatter, blood spatter, detectives get the trajectory analysis. A 9mm through the spine, leave you with paralysis. Pissing through a machine, dialysis. Fuck beef, I'm ravenous. Fuck dealing with fake fucks. I'll scatter cunts, Kentucky fried cunts, I'll batter yous. Batter up, scatter cunts, I've had enough. Give me the bag and run it up, not having none. Watch your night, having fun, grab a gun. Belly up, see his missus, grab the slut. Open the boot up, and throw the mutt in the trunk. To the ocean, then we dump the cunt. A pair of cement boots, give me the loot. Ready to shoot, put a hole into you till ya can't move. If you try to get loose, then out comes the goose with the boom boom.
That's half of it.
Fucking loose. Fucking hell, that's probably the best one yet.
Yes.
Yeah. So when he dropped it to me, he rang me and he was like, he's focusing on not focusing around people and being able to just try and rap bars, and he's fucking doing a really good job of it.
What are you talking about? Sorry, I was just talking to the fam.
Don't worry about it.
Rapping. Fucking mad.
Fatter than seafish schlong. Not hard.
But yeah, if you're going to take a shit, do you scrunch or fold? Because we've already had a scruncher, you know.
Yeah, you got to scrunch her up.
Good try, mate.
I take it off the toilet thing and put it on my finger and go, woof, woof twice. And then I snap it and scrunch it into a ball and wipe my ass once with that and then do it again.
I reckon that's the wrong way.
You'll go for a whole roll when you turn into a crayon.
But it's wrong, man. No, so I just get like fucking say fucking 5 or 6 sheets, give it 3 folds, and I just fucking wipe that dog. And then if it's still dirty, give it like fucking fold.
Oh yeah,
and then chuck
if
that
you're
in, Danny.
If you're a folder, you're more than welcome. But like if you're a scruncher, we've already had one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll jump on the Dunnies in about 15 minutes. I'll be chucking my guts up.
I'll show you as I wipe my face.
Show me some million dollar knife you bought at the disposal store today.
Oh, 1 second. I got you, Sargy.
This Leatherman I bought for $10,000, right? It's killed 6 Koreans. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, man, are you happy with it?
Yeah. So this knife here is from the Viet Cong War. It was used by a sous chef. It's blunt as fuck. It's down in the cave with the dog. Like, it's fucking. Yeah, look, if you want to cut your steak with it, chuck it in the teeth. But it was from the Viet Cong War. It's got a serrated edge if you look closely. And yeah, they're every fucking room at the Toowoomba Hotel has one, mate. $2 million. It's yours.
I won't even cut your broccolini.
Apparently, I fucking barely cut your broccolini, cunt.
Apparently, I fold, wipe, scrunch, then wipe again. That's a lot of effort, bro. I don't do the first fold, but yeah.
Ren reckons 1 bog roll per dump is the correct ratio.
So they sold them in 24 packs.
I get it, Rando. You make too much fucking money. But for me, I want to get at least fucking 6 or 7 dumps per bog roll.
And Cease would like to think he's doing all right.
And I do okay. I don't have a quarry and a fucking dairy farm, but I do it right.
Here's Reno just with the whole fucking roll, not even scrunching, no fold, just fucking. You wipe like a man, fella. Separating the boys from men.
He was one of those cunts during COVID that went and stole like 24 fucking packets of toilet paper. He's like, I need these. And now now I know that he uses one dog roll per shit. Yeah, he does need them.
We couldn't get any up here for ages, so I had to go online and buy that single sheet shit that you get on public toilets in the big silver fucking containers. Yeah, on
Just get a bidet.
You get a bidet.
Nah. No, but sometimes, you know, when you're like, you turn into a human crayon, mate, like, fucking after the third wipe, I just get in the shower. Cool.
That doesn't know, but I'm covering his
Fuck, but since I just said that to me, I fucking stuck.
What?
The old human
Hang
crayon.
on. Oh, don't even get me started, son.
All right, chuck a piss, boys. I'll be back in a minute.
Fuck, so what's been going on, Sarge? You're not even listening.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, but I got something different for you, Sarge. You like doing your little video expedition?
So we're going to throw it. I'll keep
What am I looking at?
it for another 4 minutes, Josh. Then we turn it off and shut the doors.
RX, that's an RX2 or an RX3.
RX3. Yeah.
Mid.
Sounds good, eh?
Fuck yeah. Third RLS.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's okay for one of you to do it over a day or two, but if you won't leave me, but yeah. Yes.
All right, fucking hit 100 likes. I'll send it in the word to you,
Fuck yeah.
I get what you're saying, but it doesn't help us now. Okay? But, hey?
I'm just going to say, fellas, I'm going to give them first 3 skids probably an 8 out of 10. They were pretty good.
Keep watching. This is why I love this fucking video. I watched it earlier.
That was a bit average. I'm going to give it a 4.
That's fucking solid. Considering the
That's a
speed is
9.
going.
That's a 9.
Listen to this thing.
It's fucking Ramo. He shit himself, but he come back with a vengeance.
Fucking license plate, sweetheart. That's in Northern Lake.
Here we go. Real skid.
Oh, you're a Ford fucking fanatic, cunt. Fuck off.
Oh, ready?
Nah, it's solid.
Okay, that's
That's got to be a replica, because fuck, you wouldn't do that in a genuine. I'm telling you now.
That's a Ford.
If it is, that's my type of guy. But fuck, that has to be a replica.
Shut up.
Yeah, but if that's a fucking genuine, bro, that's like $1 million car.
That's a 3 out of 10.
He was like, "Oh, I'm."
Hang on. You got time to recover. Still pretty
3.5.
average. If he power skids out of it, he's got something, you know? So.
He might make it all the way up to a 4.5 out of 10.
Nah, that was shit.
Nah, yeah, that's a 3 out of 10.
Manual turbo.
Yeah, it's still pretty shit.
bogged down then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be it. What's with the fucking Commodore? Where's the battery at?
Now he knows what he's talking about. Solid. Now, here we go. Power skid. Fucking hose cunt.
Yeah, that's
a roll. That's a roller at 90. That's a fucking 10 out of 10. That.
That car's full too.
I would say full car, bulk limmy, power skid.
Yeah.
Just all the boxes there.
What the fuck is that?
That is a 1071 blower, brother. That is doesn't matter what's going on it will chew the tires off it.
Oh, that's sick.
That's a 10. This one's a mean one.
What's this, a BK, is it? What's this?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you, mate. I'm not going on.
Pick you up. God, she's so. Just they've got the capital. They've got like that. Money. If you open up one note, that's money for 14. So the one was a 50, one was a 5. Most of them were ones.
Hey guys, you get some Ivy
Go.
people.
It's D. Please don't be a B. No, it was a D, Josh. Yellow stickers, okay. Jason. Josh, you see what it was? That was Jason.
Oh, thanks, mate. Look at this shit box.
I wouldn't call it a shit box. It's got a light button. Hey, the fucking Barra.
Fucking oath. Oh, hell of that.
HQ.
Yeah, probably.
Fucking hell, that's the driver of VL, man. I don't steer anyway, just throw the gun.
I can talk, steer the dog. Jack's still like that. Woodsy, mate. Oh, that's fucking talk that cunt.
He talks big for a bloke that drives a Mazda 6, or yeah, whatever.
How do you even fit your phone into a Mazda 6 cunt? They'll be sitting up the floor like this.
Fucker, please.
There's only 4 weeks difference, brother. It doesn't count.
We both know that doesn't exist. Fuck, it doesn't. Even Dad knows that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. 40 years, you've been telling me.
That gun's still going.
Ain't no way.
Come on, stick with the blue smoke, eh?
Doing a big gender reveal, I think.
You've been telling me 40 years I could be
It's still a fucking Mazda 6 cunt. I don't care if you drive it illegally or legally. It's still pussy in the fuck cunt. That's
Yeah, look, I was
coming
gonna
from a
leave-
drive the fucking Navara.
Oh, look at these things. Why'd he get out of it then?
Really
That's
come too
more
far
engine
out.
than this car, bro. What the fuck?
That's more blower than engine, lads.
Oh, they use that sound for a fucking zombie on Black Ops 2, cunt.
Fucking oath. Fucking oath.
And that's the set of tyres gone. fucking disgusting. That's a bad.
Yeah. That's got a winner. That's a burnout clock winner right there. Yeah, fucking oath, cunt. Boom, done both of them. Like a Bunnings car park or Bunnings like tradie or something.
Many species and shakes it to a screen to see who's living there. Purple labeling is important so that he knows which spider.
Fuck that car park up.
Back at his lab. He'd like to see this project concluded in his lifetime. He's happy to keep it going. Scientists work from this collection of Arthusium contains over 200,000 spiders. So how does he collect them? First, foliage towards
Fucking oath.
foliage often contains different spiders. Then, breeds and collects what he needs in the specimen file. He wants to get as many species as he can. So,
Shit, fuck.
another technique is sifting for spiders. Important so that he knows which spiders came from which plants and which sites. Back at his lab in Burke, he sorts and identifies this collection. Then he picked up species, including two that were rarely found in Washington. Despite his decades of work, he likely won't see this project completed in his lifetime. He's happy to keep shipping what Scientist Rod Crawford has been collecting the spiders for 50 years. Known locally as Washington Spider, each museum contains over 200,000 spiders. So, how does he collect them? First, he beats foliage for its neck. The foliage often contains
Look at the state of the colour of this dude.
Today, he picked up over 40 species, including two that are rarely found in Washington.
That's nice, Nick. This is what I need to build, Jack.
Yes, yes. Become a man, yes.
I'm going to do one of these dads.
No, a car.
Oh, yeah, the car. What's that, a VK or something?
That. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, VK, V8, something like that. Can't really see it.
VH.
I think it's a VK.
Nice, eh?
Yeah.
Woo! Fucking oath. What a sick little pad.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking every rando hit the leak cut. Hurry up.
V8 Rando reckons.
Yeah. There you go.
Contains over 200,000 spiders, over half of which can be collected.
What's that? EH?
First,
Yeah. Yeah.
EH.
he wants to get as many species as he can. Spider gets
Sounds like an old fucking original Carby too.
Yeah.
shakes it through screen and sees purple labeling is important so that he knows which spiders came from which plants and at which site. If I have a boat, both can identify them. Then he picked up over 30 species, including 2 that are rarely found. Despite his decades of work, he likely won't see this process continue.
There's a fucking 96 or 97 Mitsubishi fucking Magna, mate. They front wheel drive beast for 450 down the road.
Done. Take it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, can't talk about it. I mean, fucking
That-
dips and dips to try to fucking make it through.
Is it manual or auto, Sarge? If it's manual,
I don't know.
done deal. Yeah.
He just got his phone number in the windscreen with 450, and he's got a little fucking like a Holden Astra or something next to it for 450 as well. Yeah, it's like a little like a, you know, not like a little bubble car, but the next size up
Yeah.
sort of car.
Little Barina or something. A little Astra.
Nah, a bit bigger than that. Yeah, a bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
fucking definitely call in there. But if that Magna's a manual, fucking own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If
But
it's
I
an
have a
auto,
like that.
With that XL manual, you can fucking rip some 6 skids in it, bro.
yeah, the problem is, right, if they're auto, like, they're fucking, it's a bit boring. Yeah.
So I had that exact car they've got with the auto, and the engine was mad, but the gearbox ended up giving up.
Well, not even that. It's just, it's honestly, if you're rallying, like, you want to be slamming them gears and having everything going on and fucking, you want all the chances of something fucking up. You don't want it easy. That's all I'm saying. Long story short. Like, you want to make it as hard as possible. You don't want
The
no
suspension
stuff.
and all that goes on those things first anyway, and there's just donk into all the ditches.
But the
And
one
that
thing
big
we're going to
roller.
do, Sarge, we need to get Greeny to bring up an excavator, because once I cut a track in, we need him to fucking make it so we can get all the cars through.
Well, I want to do like a whole track around the whole, like a big, like.
Can't,
all
you
over.
got no idea. I got like fucking every inch of your paddock already mapped out. We're going through the creek,
Have you been
round the
looking at
creek,
the
over the
satellite
next
shot?
bit.
Actually,
Yeah, we're
we
going
should
over
do
the
that
next
one
bit.
time. We'll have a look at the satellite shots, and I'll show you where we can break it out in the creek that I'm talking about.
Have you been to Sardi's yet, Jacko?
No,
I've been for a walk
You're the
around
only
a
one.
few times now.
hey, I'll
It's
take him
only
in on the
5
phone. Take him on the phone.
Yeah, it's only 5 acres. There's not much to play with, but there's enough.
There's 5 acres
Hey.
prior behind it too, but that we're taking, Caesar. So there's 10.
and to the side where that fence is that I started running where Sketchy's grave is, see they're over there. We can pull that fence back and that opens up the entrance into the creek. Yeah.
Well,
And all
it's
that.
gonna
There's a
be-
whole other paddock over there. Like there's another 5 acres that's been for sale for, or someone might have bought it, but no one's done enough. It's all full of lantana now.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, I was looking at
I think
buying a
it's
place like literally on over fucking 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking 250 grand, mate. Well, fucking that's a good price.
Yeah, right. How many acres?
I think it was only like fucking 2 hectares or something, so about 5 acres.
Yeah. Yeah, that is good, bro. My mate, one of my army mates, you see him on here every now and again, Tom Smith. He's gone through a fucking bad breakup at the moment, and he's got a place in Nanango. I went through Nanango on the way to Toowoomba. He's got 40 acres. 40 or 20 or 40 acres. He wants the, he was going to sell it for 320. He's got a massive shed on it and a fucking like a high set Queenslander house. Needs a bit of work. But he was like, he's bitter and he doesn't want to have no money to go to his ex. And he's like, if someone gives me 160 for it, I'd take it.
Real?
Yeah, well, I don't know how real he was. He was emotional when he was speaking to him the other night. But like, I'd ring him and say, oh, you can't. You know, you still real.
Yeah,
about that.
if it's fucking 100%, I'll buy it tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, because I was thinking of you when he said it. I'm thinking fucking 40 acres in the Nango for fucking 160 with the shit house.
He's
Yeah,
got a house on it. Got a 5% deposit.
house
Depends on the
and
buy.
like a massive shed too, like massive, like a
All I'm saying
one of
is,
those barn ones.
fuck, 40 acres is going to be a mad track, boys.
40 acres. You can shoot on 40 acres. You can shoot on your own property.
Fuck
The place
shooting, I'm
looking
going
at
to cut the
is
tickets
Road
back here.
Road. I'm fucking 13 grand out of 20 grand there to buy it.
Yeah.
So like,
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him tomorrow and see how serious he is about it.
if it's serious, I've got the deposit already.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. Because I was like, fuck, I know somebody that would buy one for that price. Fuck, even 320 is good, mate.
Yeah, it's
I
only
wonder
4
if-
hours from the side. I'll fucking come see you every weekend if that's the case.
Yeah, but have a look on Google Maps. Look at Nanango.
Hang on a second, fellas.
There it is.
Can I just say, the man, the myth, the legend, the fucking random Aussie himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
brother.
Oh, every time.
He's building it up.
I got me wine glass for you, brother.
Who's having a cane?
Yeah, me.
Oh, yellow.
Yeah, man.
Hang on, I just got a back to cut.
Fuck off. Is that the fucking bedayed bird? Fucking hell.
Fuck, I was hoping I'd sober up. I had some dip and chips, but I didn't sober up at all, boys. I'm fucked.
Get another beer, cunt. Shut up.
Oh, man, I've got one left and half a fucking beer. 1.5 beers left. Let's fucking take that easy real quick, eh? Fucking, it's going to be a hard day tomorrow, I'll put it that way.
You're going to be hard all day tomorrow. That's weird. You're working with blokes.
I'm not every day, bro. Around those boys, fucking some good looking chaps. I've got to be careful because both me, the cunts I'm working with, one's right above me, the other one's one level above that cunt. So,
Another technique is moss or leaf litter.
big love to you, John. If you can hear me, cunt.
So that he knows which plant and which sites.
No snitching.
He sorts and identifies.
Yeah, no fucking shit, mate.
Including two that are rarely found. Despite his decades of work, he likely won't see this project completed in his lifetime. He's happy to keep chipping away. Inside, scientist Rod Crawford has been collecting spiders.
Oh, look out.
for years.
Oh,
Come
fuck,
on,
I
have a
didn't
back
fucking go.
and say this. Itty bitty snitty. Jacko, did you see my new name?
Itty bitty shit. Yeah, I'll even do it tough with you, cunt. I'll do a fucking backy, cunt. I don't have any chopped up. I'll just smoke my last one.
Oh, don't do that, Jacko.
Let's go.
Another technique looking for spiders.
Fuck, I'm not doing a backy, but
I'll
fuck, I'll bring Rainbow in.
Careful labeling is important.
Fuck,
so
that's
that you know
putrid.
which spiders came
There he is, lad.
from which sites. Back at his lab.
That's putrid.
Honestly. You say fucking screwballs like kissing your sister and you do that shit.
He's happy to keep chipping away. Inside, scientist Rod Crawford.
Hey, Rando, how are you, bro?
Yeah, good man. Yourself?
Yeah, good.
Fuck Seth. There's 160. I'll give him cash, mate.
Done deal, mate. Done deal.
Where the fuck he go? Oh, there he is.
Well, I'll buy fucking Rando. You got any land near you for sale? I'll fucking buy it, cunt. Like, I'll fucking, you know what I mean? I just want to put cows on it and fucking a house on it and forget about the cunt and go work.
There, he picked up over 40 species, including 2 that are rarely found in Washington. Despite his decades
Rando's like, not available. Sorry, Caesar.
Not available, but you got 160 place care. You want to be my backer? I'll fucking borrow some money off you, cunt, and give you a blowy. Go on.
Look, land's gold at the moment,
Fucking
unfortunately.
Told you you shouldn't drink milk, cunt.
Actually, no.
Boy, real quick, boys. I'm gonna take a shit real quick.
then he sorts the debris.
It'll be like a 0 effort, blowy, if that helps.
My missus has the shits with me,
Just
man.
enough to get the job
Every time
done.
she goes
All in
shopping,
the
she's got to
efficient
buy a
manner.
24 pack,
Which spiders can plants and at which sites.
But anyway, I don't want to run the risk of poking through the paper. You know what I mean?
Is that why you're a scruncher too, cunt?
Yeah, I'm a scruncher, mate. You don't want to take that risk when you're scrunching. You want to pack hard, you know?
Yeah, you want good buffer.
You're on too much money, cunt. I'll put it that way. Toilet paper ain't cheap.
When you drink it long next to Cooper's every night, you shit like a human crayon, all right?
This is the thing, right, though, eh? Like, you know, like with the whole fucking bat flu fucking syndrome, you know, the bog rolls are running out of the fucking joint. You can't eat bog rolls, you know, what was the problem? You know, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'll tell you
not
what,
worried about bog rolls.
Every cunt's got his hair.
my kid was born during that fucking whole bat flu epidemic, mate. And just getting baby wipes was crazy hard because people were using baby wipes to wipe their fucking starfish. I'm like, can't just take a share at that point. Water's fucking basically free.
Rub the rust off the bullet hole.
Or just do it the fucking Israeli way, mate. Left hand fucking shit, right hand food. Simple.
That's right.
Plus, I got
That's
my
why
own septic here too.
You're right. You don't fucking touch with the left.
Fucking dirty out. I got my own septic here, so I've got to be careful.
Another car
what we
today,
flush. What'd you buy?
It's a 2000 model Mazda Bravo.
Oh yeah. What's good about about that model?
Sounds really cool, doesn't it?
How much
What
you
did-
get
what
it
did-
for?
Yeah, I got it here. I don't know, fucking. If I move my fucking iPad off this shit, and I'll try if I can see. I'll see if I can pick it up with the. I'll put my camera light on. I'll see if it'll pick it up. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah? What's that like a...
If it
Scientists were collecting spiders for over.
still got me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad, Rando.
100,000 spiders.
It's got 80,000 Ks on it.
Fuck, how much?
Oh,
So
3K.
Fuck, that's a good deal.
that's awesome.
Oh, they're a shitty ass machine. They got like fucking a glass ass fucking gearbox. You put them in if you fucking
Yeah.
take them 4
Turbo diesel.
fucking at 80 Ks, the gearbox blows out of them. But The 3K, it's good to run around the fucking joint, like around the farm and that.
So it was turbo diesel then, having a glass keyboard.
Yeah, little 2.5 litre, it's clean as
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
underneath. I'm second owner.
You got to do the old vacuum line swap on them so they get boost down low. No, serious. They've got two. Like if you look it up, it's an actual thing. They've got two vacuum lines, and if you swap them over, it makes them boost from down low, fucking like more like 800 rather than like fucking 1800.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's fucking. There's two vacuum. Yeah, there's two vacuum lines that come off like fucking near the top. If you Google it, it's all over the forums for them, and you literally just fucking swap. Yeah, you just swap them over so that it fucking receives earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get your boost down lower. Yeah. So
yeah, it just makes me a little bit
up
peppier.
easier then.
Yeah, well, you just stay out of fifth. You said farm utes. I was thinking first and second. I've never heard of that going.
Yeah, so it adjusts your pressure on the wastegate originally.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah.
It's fucking. Me mate had one, and I've done it to a couple of them now after he showed me, and it fucking it makes them a bit more drivable, just not so laggy.
Yeah. No,
Because
spotty.
they are fucking. If I was a wet weekend as grandmas, fucking. They will tow a house down in full load.
Yeah. Oh, she pulls like a little schoolboy, this fucking thing. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah. She's like a 15-year-old with a Pornhub subscription.
Yeah. Yeah, she's 25-year-old. She got fuck all case 25-year-old, though. She's pretty tidy.
Mate, that's a fucking steal. They're still selling for about 7.5, 8.5 down here, bro.
Yeah, well, where do you find a fucking... Yeah, well, it's a four-wheel drive.
With 350,000 Ks. Like,
Yeah.
That's
right. 80,000, that's nothing for a diesel.
Shipping container and like letting it sit there for another 20 years type thing and let the kids fucking worry about it. But I ain't going to shoot many foxes with that, doing it that way.
Nah.
Hey, Figro, how are ya? Hey, Wizard King. Delayed, Charlie, Wilkie. You chop up again, Jay?
You're
mate.
the second person I've ever seen fucking drink beer out of a fucking great glass.
And they both had vaginas.
That's true.
Little thing right, My missus don't drink beer, she drinks wine, but apparently for someone that doesn't drink beer, she drinks a lot of beer and it's a lot of my beer type thing. But yeah, she puts it in the fucking wine glass. And the problem is, when she puts it in the wine glass, she just fucking necks it. Like they go down really quick and real fast.
You drink it before they get warm in the glass.
And I have a bit of a gripe with it though too. So she does that, but then she leaves a wine glass on the breakfast bar that night, and then she fucks off to work or do whatever. But she leaves the glass on the fucking breakfast bar type thing. And mate, when I get up in the morning, I ain't putting that in the dishwasher, mate. That's going in with the empties in the recycling bin. And she's got, look, I put at least one a week in the recycling bin, and she still can't figure out why she has to keep buying wine glasses. It's like, clean up yourself, like, fuck. Why don't leave me empties fucking sitting around, like, still hasn't worked it out, but anyway.
Is she away today, or you with your family tonight, or what?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're camped up inside, bro. Yeah. No, they're well, she got in me beer tonight, so she's snoozing, mate. She's on the Zetas, so yeah. When they have a bottle of grapes and then fucking 3 or 4 fucking Cooper Reds, mate, they're fucking they're snoring.
Fucking where I'm right now, Rando, mate. I'm struggling to stay away. I can't. I'm like fucking.
What are you on the order,
Yeah, he's drinking wine.
I had a bottle of port. It's empty now.
Was that green? Was that green before? Was it? That was a green.
No, what was it called? Chlamydia or something?
Cockbird Special Reserve. Cockbird.
Yeah, chlamydia.
Yeah, chlamydia. I think I'm on my 5th Coopers. I'm ready for bed camp.
Yeah.
Nah, you've got one more in the
Fucking
fridge.
way, you're
cunt.
having a dig, Cephas, so
I
you know, you're wearing
do.
yourself out. And...
I've been looking at this cunt for like fucking 20 minutes, like fucking, yeah, she's struggling.
You're gonna have a nudge. Have a real nudge. Finish it off. There's no point having one left in the fridge.
You can do it. Push through, Cephas. You can do it, mate. That's only like half a step left there. Fuck. Fuck, my missus had that going a long time ago. Fuck.
Look like you just finished the cross country, cunt.
You can't. How long is it going to take, Steve, to finish the next one now, fellas? Put the bets on, eh?
Well, he's been sitting on that one for 20 minutes, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The
45.
last year I finished at 8:07. It's been 20 fucking 4 minutes. I fucking better if I had one beer. So, anyways.
Hey, big love, CJ.
Just pace yourself, bro. You're right, mate.
Hey, CJ, mate, big love. Thinking of you and your family, man, while you're going through that difficult time, brother. It's good to see you up and about, mate. Big love, bro.
Big love, CJ. Sorry I couldn't help you more, brother. Big love.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarge, you got any of those fucking Zero Hans or whatever they are?
No, I drank them all the other night, mate. I was fucking after I had 3 of those, mate, and I was zoning out when fucking Asho and Caesar were talking chop, and I started falling asleep, bro. and they were talking, and all of a sudden, J-Mate goes, "What do you think about that, Sarge?" And I was just like, "What?" And everybody was just looking at me on the screen, and I was like, "What's going on?" And Asho's going, "He doesn't even give a fuck what we're saying." And I was like, I was zoning out, and I'm just about nodding off. You didn't even turn up, Jack. You didn't end up going to bed. You were pretty fucked.
Oh, I was fucking rooted, bro.
Yeah, I thought so. And I was gobbing off at the start of it too.
No, we're just fucking the way we had the truck, and I jumped down and was fucking passing everything down, and fucking it was like a shoulder press day. Just fucking done me.
How do you go, Jack? Like wrapping everything? Fucking that gets tedious, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, look, I actually got pulled up in the office the other day because I've done a half-ass job. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking, it's not fun.
Nah.
Wrapping that fucking butcher's paper around everything.
Yeah, when you've been doing it all fucking day, like you get to a point when you look at shit and like, I don't know, if it was mine, I'd fucking kick it down the street. You know what I mean? Like fuck that. So you kind of just fucking put the cunt in a box.
Or half the shit you're fucking picking up too, you're kind of going, "Why the fuck are we moving this?"
Oh, bro, half the shit I move, I shit you not. It's like, really? That?
Yeah.
One time, cunt, when I was moving, Jack, one time, Mel and I were just finishing up sweeping, and we had the bin, and we just didn't get the bin emptied out enough, and the cunts packed the bin full of rubbish and everything, mate, and threw it in the box. I opened it up, and I'm like, the bin's full of rubbish, been in storage for 2 weeks or whatever it took.
But because of the amount of shit, though, that we're expected to pack that's like that, that's the standard that that's fucking... Or they'll see that you got a bit of space in the truck, but not take into note that fucking you've kind of got a bit of a plan and there's stuff sitting kind of throughout the house, but you can't see because it's like an item here and an item there, you know what I mean? And it look like there's fucking a heap of room in the back of the truck. And I'm like, "Oh, can you take this, and this?" And just keep walking out with shit. And you're like, fuck. Well, fucking...
So you gotta remember too, like 20 years ago, like furniture was built properly, but everything's like flat pack.
Oh, cunt.
It's very flimsy.
You move that old hardwood shit. Fuck, brother. I'll tell you now, some of the things you go to move, like, especially, like you said, the difference between flat pack and old school shit. Like, you grab a flat pack buffet, and you could throw the cunt one man. You grab a proper old school fucking hardwood or like a chest wood or fucking some proper old timber, and you go to move that cunt. Joke's on you.
I bought proper old wood shit and it was new. It cost me fucking near 11 grand for a whole fucking suite. Like, it's expensive. That's why this fucking plasterboard shit sells so easily, because it's cheap as fuck.
When I got the bedroom suite from work, which was like the bed, the drawers, the bedsides, fucking...
Yeah, it's good. That was good.
Yeah, I think I was like fucking talking to Caesar as I was putting the bed together. and I realised that I didn't put the drawers in the room, which had to go on the other side of the bed before I built the bed like a dumb cunt.
He
So I
couldn't
had
fit
to-
the drawers in.
Bro, no, I had to get in there, and I still had half a fucked leg, and pick these fucking hardwood drawers up and try and push them over the fucking bed. Oh, fucking Seetha heard it. It sounded like a fucking sex scene, cunt. It was horrible.
Oi, but Jacko, real quick, have you seen my knife on the Viet Cong? This shit's worth
Oh,
$12 million.
hang on. Show me.
Yeah, look at that, mate. On the Viet Cong Toowoomba. I was spending at least fucking $12 million on this cunt.
How much you got on eBay for, my bro?
I've got it on eBay for a fucking lowly $7.5 grand.
Yeah, right. Oh, what else you got? Take us for a tour of your museum. Come on.
Remember
fucking $2 grand.
Oh, you remember that cunt brought out that hat? Remember that hat with the orange thing in the inside? He said it was worth $5 grand.
I got one just here, Sarge. Just here.
Yeah.
Oh, the Macca's hat's a good one.
Oh, yeah, that was in the Vietnam War, that cunt.
Yeah. That's pretty much. We brought up a green hat with an orange thing and then made some bullshit story up about it. I can't even remember. It was so incredible. I was just going, what? Some of them sewed that orange shit in there so they could use it as chopper markers, but he was talking about making their heads.
Did he
portrait
ever
or something.
reply? Let's find out live. Did he ever reply to your email, Sarge? Because I know you don't check them for fuck all. No?
No, he hadn't. No.
Nah,
No.
well, boys, I've got this fucking Fulton Hogan hat right here. All right, this one here paved the fucking runways in World War II. Fucking $7 grand.
That was crazy.
Boys.
So,
Crazy.
where you getting them fucking Damascus steel fucking knives from? Fucking Cephas.
Oh, this one, you just go down to the Quest.
Damascus,
Just go down to
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
Quest
say.
Toowoomba.
Just get it like a black permanent mark and put a few squiggly lines through it, mate. And
Talking about hotel things. Talking about hotel things, Seetha. I've got one just here. See this fucking chopping board? This come from the First World War, right? You get it out of the Cessnock fucking hotel.
Yes.
Don't hold a fucking candle to this one here. Right, this one came from Gallipoli. All right. They have a mirror at the Quest Hotel, mate.
The fucking fight you had to put up for the cunt, you'd think it did.
now, Cephas.
Bit early in the morning to come through, isn't it, Jimmy?
You do know not to use the kettles in the hotel room, don't you, Cephas?
Why not?
Well, because that's where I wash me fucking jocks, mate, you know, when I want to.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Sarge, bro. Sarge was drinking like he had like 20 fucking coffees when he was here, mate.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the kettle in the fucking hotel room, mate. I wash my jocks and socks, boil them up.
I don't use it, but Sarge did.
He did say the tea was nicer up there.
I've never seen someone drink so many fucking coffees. Sarge had like 20 fucking coffees in 6 hours.
Hey.
Hey.
That and we. So
That's
God,
one
that
every
and we.
20 minutes. That's
You got through that jar of coffee yet, mate?
No, I've gone through half of it.
It's pretty fucking good, eh? That Victoria.
Yeah, it's mad. It's good stuff. I usually have a couple of Nescafes and a cup of that and this other shit from fucking the other freeze dried shit. I've been around a couple of them.
Nah, fair enough, mate. Variety, mate. Spice of life.
Not even that good as shit. Just I like it from over the years, you know. Habit, I suppose.
That's so bad.
Bad mix.
Right.
What have you been up to anyway, Rando?
I've been felling trees all day.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
What do you
Week.
what do you reckon for when it comes to swords, Rando, Still or Husqvarna?
Still.
I'm still.
Fucking hell.
And look, I don't. we all like to have the
See-
biggest chainsaw and all the rest of it type thing. I just
Oh, so what? Yeah, you're like a mag. So you're not a fan of the Magnum 660 or what?
No, I like my little MS90 still. The fact that if you're lugging on it all day, you're not breaking your back hanging on it. So I
They're
think
just
that was all
fucking
Blue Guns
reliable,
Day.
man. They don't give up still. They're fucking sick.
No, and I've got the oversized bar on it. So yeah, she's a little powerhouse. But I've got a.
I got this little
I've
fucking.
got the 15-year-old Blue Guns I was pushing over today type thing. But I got the old loader here at home. It's an old 970 Cat 1990s loader. I think it's got about 18,000 hours on it. Fucking need a can of aero start when she's cold to get it going type thing. But you just bring the bucket over, push her up the top, and you don't have to scarf the tree or nothing. You just. But the mate I had
Just lean on it.
Yeah, but the mate that I was fucking had in the loader, like leaning on him type thing, he started leaning a little bit hard and like trying to push the whole fucking thing over while he's sawing it type thing. You know, after a few
Fucking hell.
minutes. Well, you know, you can't go wood cutting without a few of them, you know. Like, but we dropped a shelter belt the other day, type thing. It was a shelter belt mixed with blue gum and sugar gum, like the sugar gum, the older ones. The blue gums are about 15-year-olds, so they're 60 footers, 70 footers, I suppose you'd say.
Well, you're doing it for wood, or you just clearing a paddock?
Yeah, firewood, mate. Yeah, firewood.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got all the 970, you push it over, and I've got a jib on the front of it. You can lift it up, and then you can just sit there and box it. All up.
Yeah, nice.
Type thing. So, yeah. The way I see it, the less manual work you can do, that's the best wood you can get.
Touche.
I've got this fucking little what's it called? A Burnen Arg or something? Fucking BURNEAG, some fucking German cheap knockoff thing. But I got it from work. Anyway, it got given to me. I fucking sat it out the front for 6 months. Come home with some two-stroke fuel the other week and thought, fuck, I wonder if that cunt runs. So I fucking tipped some fuel in the cunt, pulled the choke. First fucking pull, the cunt started.
There's your pop. Yeah, good one. Yeah.
So, and like it had a chunky fucking little idle on it. Turns out it's like 186 cc or something. I was like, yeah, righto.
Yeah, she'll turn through shit.
Yeah, so I'm like, fucking, as any man does, well, I better go and chop some shit down. So fucking, oh, mate, the little fucking jacaranda up the front, she looks heaps slimmer now. She's fucking got heaps of branches off her. Fucking went over the neighbour's joint, trimmed up all the trees he'd been fucking snapping out, fucking chopped them down at the base. Fucking, there was a tree out the back we took down with the circular saw a couple months ago. I fucking chopped that cunt down. Fucking, she just pulled the wood chips out of the cunt and chopped it like it was nothing. I'm like, fucking nose cunt. Put the case back on it, sit back up for 6 months.
Oh, I'm surprised what could cut pretty good is those fucking hedges. You know, those blades that zigzag backwards and forwards. Right. Yeah. Anything a bit. Fuck, they're fucking good to go. They'll cut through anything as thick as your fucking finger or your thumb.
Yeah, they'll go through 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, fucking
I was just chewing Lantana up with that cunt, mate. It just chewed it up. It was good.
Yeah, I love your Sarge, but I'd fucking get through that one Tana with me pruners. It's not fucking hard.
No, but I'm not saying it was hard, but it's just good. You just go like this, and she's just.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
But like even on the gum trees, even with the limbs as thick as your thumb on the gum trees, bro. See you later. Don't matter.
I'll tell you what, you go down to Bunnings and you buy one of those Ozito electric fucking whippersnippers. You get a 5mm drill bit, you drill through the fucking 2 holes on there, and you get the fattest gauge wire that they have at fucking Bunnings. That shit will fucking cut through anything.
Now I'm going to pull you up there, Seekers. Whippersnippers are against my religion.
It's my religion.
Well, if I can't poison it or mow it, I don't use a whippersnipper, mate. I fucking I don't. Poison mow, fuck your whippersnippers.
Not for everyone, mate. Not for everyone.
Against my religion.
I mean, you're not wrong, but if you live on property, you're not fucking around with a whippersnipper. You get the
you poison or you mow. That's all you do.
Yeah. That's too much.
But yeah, look, I was in town and that. Yeah, of course, you trim and everything else like that. But yeah,
No,
Hey,
fair
Rando,
call.
you seem to come across some deals, mate. If you come across something that's absolutely just paddock worthy and only a couple $100 and it's 4-wheel drive, keep us in mind.
oh, I've got about 20 VT Commodores sitting here.
No, we need something 4-wheel drive. I've got to cross the
Oh,
creek.
yeah, but that's the problem though, Jack. Anything with the front diff in it, as you know now these days, is worth money, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's got to be proper
Unfortunately,
paddock worthy, not fucking, not
you want
even
to like
slightly
you want a
roadworthy.
Ruby Seal or something like that. Like,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
for-
I was thinking,
I'll
like
Scooby
an old
Doo.
look, an old Outback or a Forester or something wouldn't go astray with a
Mm.
transfer case in it, but you know, for a fucking a fucked up old Navara or something that was half written off. It doesn't have to be registerable. It could be rolled or anything.
You know what's
Oh,
actually
fuck.
cheap, like with your all
Chassis can even be bent.
you get
Yeah.
like, the old Crewmans, man. Like they're still holding like not overpriced, but you can still find one of them. Fucking
Yeah, no. So
Type
Sarge's
situation.
got probably a 9-foot drop on one side and fucking 8-foot drop on the other or something. You reckon? Maybe
Oh,
bigger or
probably
smaller.
15 even.
Yeah.
Straight.
So,
like
like, what-
straight. When it's full of water, you can just jump straight in there, can't
Yeah, and so like I've got to conquer that.
It's near vert. Like you're gonna have to come
Yeah,
in
sure. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
hot. Yeah, right. Yeah. Wait till you see how many fucking trees in that. I don't even reckon you'll get a lapping, cunt. There's that many like trees that are around this big that'll just shoot up through the radiator or fucking do a tire or.
Cunt, I'm bringing a welder. I'm bringing some metal. Like you got no idea, and I got a whole plan. I'm getting big as shit.
Bascar's bar on the front.
I'm pulling out all the local street signs. I'm fucking.
But most of them are shot up anyway.
I don't want the
Hey,
signs. I need the
you
bars,
want to weld this back
The welder.
together for me, mate?
I'm bringing Hursty Cunnies each better welder.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably,
he
that's
said
probably
he
true.
said he can weld.
Oh fuck yeah, he can, cunt. I seen what he did with a stick welder and a fucking bender. Holy cunt. I seen his bar work on his car, bro, and I'm sitting there talking to him, and I'm like, oh, did that come on it, or fucking did you buy that? And he's like, hey, I fucking made that, cunt. I'm like, no, you didn't. He's like, it's fence post and arc welded, cunt. Go and look at it. Fucking mate, holy shit.
Yeah, right. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, look, he's probably a better welder, but I'm sorry, Hursty, but I'm a better machinist.
I don't even know about that. I think he's got you
No,
covered there too, brother.
I fucking do, mate. I fucking do. I'm way out of the million when it comes to machinists.
I can't. I'm a fitter and turner.
Well, I put it this way, mate.
I fit
They
it
call me
into
mill-
pots
they
and I
call me
turn it into
mill
shit.
You come with me the most fucked up job, like fucking that you could ever imagine. I'd fucking pull out my ass, but then I'd fuck up the most simple job you've ever seen. Just the way I was, mate. Just the way I was. Sorry, Rando. You're out of here. You get fucked.
Let farted out. Be well. No worries, brother. Have a good night, Rando. Big love, mate.
He'll be back. He's always back, mate.
I'll smash this. I'd smash the shit out of that sound.
Sorry, boys. I'm just making me lunch for tomorrow.
Yeah, get into it.
Bit of fucking poopy mayo, mate. Fancy.
Hey. I saw a hand, Jack.
Pictures. Pictures.
What else we got to chat up here? Be good if you had 100 plans going. Fairgrow. Hey. Dion Instral Mini Saw 21 volt battery. Not where Rando is. He's on a property. That battery wouldn't last 2 minutes. Or you'd blow up. He was cutting blue gum. Like, that's fair income wood. Hard as fuck.
It's like that fucking iron bark shit, mate. Fuck that.
Yeah, that iron bark I've got, bro. Fucking hell.
You try splitting that shit by hand, Sargy? Like, fucking hell, you got arthritis
What do you
the next
mean,
day.
cunt? Are you serious? Sarge flinches at the cunt and it splits, lad.
No,
Oh,
I fucking know.
good
I
things,
use a
brother.
hydraulic.
You got 4 or 6?
No, I cut them. They're like massive round stumps, and I use a hydraulic pressure. Like I got this lad who's got his hydraulic splitter, and I break it down into chunks about, you know, and then I use a handheld on it, split them down a bit smaller. But dude, iron bark, mate. Like sparks coming off. Oh, sparks coming off your chainsaw. You need to get those titanium diamond or whatever they tungsten ones from Bunnings,
Yeah,
bro. Even them,
Yeah.
even then, they sharpen them at the end of the day.
Yeah, I used to split that shit by hand when I was a kid, mate.
No, you didn't.
What's that?
Cunt.
You still
I fucking did,
fucking-
mate.
You told me you
Iron
were
bark,
splitting
mate.
fucking pine.
Fuck off, guy.
That's so soft.
No, that's literally all I had when I was on the farms as a kid. Iron bark and blue yuki. And fucking dude, you'd fucking try to split that shit by hand, and the next day your fucking wrist would be swollen to twice the size of their usual. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's fair.
What'd you do it once?
I've got a bunch of it laying on the back fence line. We'll have to pull a few logs out on the back fence line. Like there's fucking a few iron bark being hit by lightning over the last few storms.
I'll be right. I'll bring the chainsaw. We'll make a gap between them.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be good firewood to burn too when we have bonfires. There's heaps of it laying
That's
around.
that's why we need a 4-wheel drive butt Sarge, because we'll just chain them up and drag them up to the house.
You hit the cunt 45, 50 times with an axe, and it would only just start to crack. It was fucked.
Yeah. No, you can't hit them with an axe. You got to have a real good block splitter at very minimum, or a splitter and a heavy sledgehammer.
It just fucking sucks. It just bounces off for the first 20 hits, and then you finally start getting penetration. It's fucked.
You know when you first ever split wood and you work out like fucking before you know which way the grain goes and stuff and how to actually fucking split wood.
Yeah.
And you hit the cunt the wrong way 30 times. You're like, what the fuck?
And then you hit it that one way.
Yeah, and it just fucking shatters, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you go another one, same thing, like fuck.
It's crazy, yeah. Wood's fucking. I never really got into it so much until I had that fireplace, and then I started looking at different woods, how they burn, fucking, and then that's
And isn't
what I
it
learned.
funny? Once you split it, you can split it whatever way you want. But
That's
trying
it,
to break
yeah.
it up,
Yeah, when it's still a round log. Yeah.
Oh,
it just makes it. I remember my mate thought it was funny one day. He goes, "Oh, split that," and I was like, "Yeah." And he watched me look at it and turn it the right way. And for some dumb reason, someone spoke to me, and I fucking looked that way, and he set me up. And he fucking
turned it back?
the cunt. Yeah, so as I swung the cunt just bounced off, and I'm like, "Hey." And because I turned the cunt to a position already, I'm like, nah, she's good to go. So I've just fucking doubled down on this cunt. Fuck, I nearly broke my wrist, eh? Like, it was a good chunk of fucking iron bark. I was like, no, I've got it, cunt. Fucking, it's easy. Watch. Fucking, yeah, cocksucker.
It's nasty shit. What's that, Charlie? I once enjoyed splitting. Yeah, Canada, mate. Fuck that. You'd soon get sick of splitting wood after the first winter. Fuck, that fireplace be going for 9 months. Yeah, fucking nice. But it's no good to burn softwood in your chimney because it gets this stuff called creaceous or something. That builds up. Yeah. And it builds up and starts chimney fires. So burning hardwood, you don't have to worry about any of that shit. Like I have my fireplace 6, 7 years, and I pull the cap off it every winter before I start and look down it, and it's just dark. There's no build up on the inside at all. That's just because I burned that iron bar.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to deal with a bit of creatine fucking built up, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. But
Can
yeah.
I just say, Sarge, for fucking random, me and Steve for a half cut fucking Monday night, we got like 28 cunts watch. Shout out.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean,
Yeah.
I don't know fucking why, but good on you.
Yeah.
I'm making
Shout out
chicken
to everyone.
sandwich.
It is. It's
Yeah,
Monday night, isn't it?
everyone wants one.
Yeah, everyone that's saying smoke me and saying,
811 subscribers.
hey,
Shout out to Sarge. He's pumped out 180 videos.
giddy up.
It's basically famous, yeah, boys.
But I think he'd prefer to have 800 genuine subs and 20,000 fucking bought ones. I'll tell you that much.
Talking to you, Stephen. You fucking pussy. Maybe at the pub, cunt. I'll be there fucking on the 30th. Anyways.
Hey, Aussie Rick. Hey, Charlie. Mm.
I love how it must be the Aussie thing. Like, fuck, what am I going to come up with for a name? Aussie Nathan, Aussie Rick, Aussie Chick. Fucking
Aussie Prick.
He's a giant maggot. Fucking, there's a fair few.
There's a fucking few of those.
He's a top bloke, that fella. I actually know, and I'm telling you, he's a top bloke.
I don't know who it is too, and we never fucking expect who it is.
Yeah, I'll tell you. And it's not who you think it is.
Yeah, smoking that Super Saiyan 9000. Honestly, dickhead, if you believe that you're better than everybody, better get ready to face Armageddon. No forgetting the cemeteries directly where you were headed. I'll direct the disrespect, and the devil is a definite step to get your breath ended in a millisecond. Behead the enemy to give him the sense that everything isn't as bad as suggested in the beginning. And I'll be grinning when the little fucking spinner gets his head kicked in. Ringing the fingers to give him evidence it isn't gonna get any better, and you better believe it. Leaving your family grieving when I completely delete him. Not on the internet in the physical meaning. There ain't no reasoning with the demons surrounded by screaming. It's getting louder this evening, and I don't even need a knife to slice through the meat. Not even a meat cleaver is needed to bleed, and leaving them leaking, fucking you up on sight. There'll be no speaking.
Side of this fading, the anti-cats, straight side but matters, tactically place fatality rates, spats ways of earning an average wage. Savage displays of cannabis place, reaching this immaculate stage of rapid combat of the fatality rates of combating the fake. I'll you try to ravage my way, so I get spastically taken. Almost anything to get my mind of all the matters betrayed in my brain for havoc and hate. But flowing through these veins is music, and a burning desire to scorch. Whenever I fucking produce it, attend a disruptive loose kid and rock you harder. Then when Medusa views your pupils to induce the future of marble with the use of a mic. I project everything down of hell built up in this most gruesome of minds. True fuse continue to pursue me wherever I go, disputing with my mental, so I grab pencil and paper to let stuff off.
Just reminded me. Shout out Bogan Hunter because he sent Ashley a fucking gift of a pair of Nike shoes, and she fucking loves them.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to Bogan, bro.
Fucking send me a message, you pussy cunt. Anyways.
You were talking to him the other day, cunt.
No, I wasn't fucking talking to him. As soon as I jumped in Discord, he fucked off. So he can't fucking chat to me, and I fucking want to apologise to the cunt, and he won't let me. So fuck that cunt. Anyways. I fucking love you, cunt. I fucking love you, Bogan. Fucking let me fucking apologise and make it up, cunt. Alright, I feel bad. Right, and you fucking disrespect my missus, so how the fuck does that work?
See what Port does to people. It makes him emotional and angry at the same time.
Music is tough. All of your rap, Asho. No offense, bruh. Right, you're just repeating the same shit. You're just saying the same song, like. But there's still more. So, okay, Asho, but hey, let's be fair, you can't rap. You rap the shit. Quit now. Quit. But there's still more.
You reckon I can't rap? I'll wrap a rope around your neck. I'll lob you off the edge of the bridge across the road where you live. You're not safe, mate, just like your webpage ain't. Keep saying the same shit, loop then replay. Your rhymes are basic, you're in Neverland. To think that you're famous and King B buried balls deep in Uranus. You ain't a tough cunt, you're not the greatest. Image makes you look like a pedo dog rapist. King be on your dick so much that you can taste it. Call the cops and write a couple statements. You're a joke cunt, all your fucking faces. You're a narcissistic retard whose life is in danger. See, the issue is whenever there's an issue in the community, usually it's because you were at the centerpiece. You create the enemies, division among friends, you see. Publicly apologize and think it's fucking sweet. I wanna knock your fucking teeth out of your mouth. You talk too fucking much, better go to sleep now.
Don't angry sandwich make. You get heartburn.
What's your last name, Asho? I think I know your last name, bruh. It's Anderson.
Oh, we might have that song.
Good luck to anyone. I'm twice the size of Asho. It'd still fucking flog me, bro. Anyway.
What's your last name, Asho? Asho, what's your last name? Tell me your last name. Don't be a coward. Tell me your name, Ashley.
Okay.
To begin with A.
Okay.
To begin with A. I got your number.
This little maggoty faggoty thinks he got me all rattled. My last name's Anderson. It's not a secret.
There he is.
You think you know me, but we know that you don't know me at all. You think you're bigger they are, like the harder they fall. Well, not at all. You look like a faggot who inherited AIDS and not the curable type. You're at the full-blown stage. Put the man quiet down and stop puffing away. Stop deleting all your lives. You got something to say. Stop disabling all your comments and stop hiding away. Stop talking all your lies. You ain't no victim, mate. The fact of the matter is that you don't want to meet face to face. Cash came to see you on his own and you ran away. Sent your child outside while you called the cops. Nobody terrorised your house, that's a story you flop. Nobody threatened your family, nobody threatened your wife. Everybody knows you're a phony, is that safe thug life? You never been the drug type, never been the thug type. Plan to steal chocolate, call it organised crime. You never been a tough type, if you ever done time you'd cry every night hoping you get raped by a guy. And you can lie all you like, but it's clear as day and night. You speak like a faggot and you look like the faggot type. You could try deny, but everyone can see you're about as straight as Boy George or Freddie Mercury. You're as crooked as they are and as dumb as they get. You act like a big man, but you're scrawny as shit. How the fuck you put up pictures thinking that you look hard when every old picture has you looking like a retard? Has your sister settled down or is she still just a slut? Sucking dick on Henson Road for a couple of bucks. I'd hate to be related to these inbred fucks. I'd wrap a rope around my own neck, stand on a chair and jump. Hooky. Faggot. Hooky. Faggot. King B. Faggot. Sabongalo. Faggot. Jezza. Faggot.
Khaled.
Hooky. Faggot. King B. Maggot. Jezza. Scattered.
Scattered.
Dude, moving straight on it too.
Fucking his. Here we go again, Ash is still infatuated. Just made another track aimed at Jezza's back. No sneak attack needed, believe it. I could see it, my words have got you heated. Probably walking around your house screaming at your walls while you're beaming. Still want you shout out, Jezza. Wanna get your teeth ripped out your mouth, Jezza. Wanna burn your house down cause your weed ran out, Jezza. Wanna get red faced like a clown, Jezza. Guess what, this shit'll stop the second you spot me in the street. We'll squash the beef, no probabilities. The probability of you stopping me is about as possible with you getting clean. You wanna act like a tough cunt and pull your bluff, son. Without bruv, wanna get snuffed, get fucked up with an uppercut. Bet I could send you to sleep quicker than the H does. Clean your house up, for fuck's sake, cunt. Throwing bottles on the ground, I wanna bottle your mouth. Waterboard you till you drown, take the 38 out of storage. Put the dog down like a pup in the pound. Or we can go round for round and physically sort this shit out. Ooh. Yeah.
Holy shit, banana.
Yeah, no. I think Jezza wanted a shout out or something.
Yeah, he did.
Holy
Yeah, no,
cunt.
he definitely wanted a shout out.
Yeah, I know.
So I thought I'd give him one.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, 20 gang.
Who?
20 gang.
20
20 gang. Shout out, Jezza. You wanted a shout out, you wanted to be famous. Well, here you go, Jezza, or whatever your name is. Screaming, say hail with a face like a rapist. Can't get any weed, so you incinerate shit. You can't face it, you'd write statements. Couldn't trust you at the playground, cause you take kids. Sorta cunt that try to rape a bitch and take the shit. Drop date rape on the first date. Only way you'd make it to first base. Handcuff a slut, you abduct to sit up in your basement. You look like what it would look like if Charles Manson shaved his head bald, picked up the glass pipe to spit an image of what heroin would look like in real life. Yeah, real nice, but not saying suicide is right. But you can fix all of your problems with one slice of a knife. You can slash your fucking wrists. That would be funny as shit. But you must not go forget to post it on the internet. You can slash your fucking wrists. I'm telling you, you won't be missed. Post it.
I won't lie, they are fucking brutal, but they're good.
They are brutal, but it's just banter and rap, mate.
Hang on.
Anyone can make a song.
Fucking here's the response.
No, what I want to say, Sarge, is if you want to go out and run your mouth and talk shit about someone, you know, fucking don't expect there not to be a response, because it's gonna fucking, you know.
I can talk shit about me. I'll run through your house cut, anyways.
Talk about a man, that's all good, but when you talk about a man and what's inside his house, that's a whole different story.
100%. I don't care what you say about me. You talk about me, missus issue.
Mrs. Kids, family, fucking, that just writes a whole different story off. And on
What's
that
for
note,
you little maggot? You act like you the big man, got both my accounts blocked. Turned off your comments, too scared to get a response. Well, guess what, little dog, I'll leave you dead on the spot. You can pick your weapons, cause I know that's fucking all that you got. Go and do a live, trying to hype yourself up. I can't reach you on Instagram, I don't have it, you flop. Don't have a Facebook, not even a Snapchat, but I got Discord, feel free to see me on that. And when I'm back in Adelaide and I'm not at work or at home being a dad, schedule a play date, we can rearrange that. But if you'd like to come and see me and you just can't wait, Fulton Hogan Dry Creek, come and have a crack, mate. You both featherweight, I seen that attempt at writing bars. I'd have deleted it too if I thought that shit was hard. You're a junkie motherfucker, probably riddled with disease. And if you sneeze near anybody, they contract Hep C. You wanna have a crack? Well, I'm down for the cause, but don't think that you'll be talking shit when they wire your jaw. The little one, every thug, I bet you run to the law. Can't wait to see you on site, I'm leaving you on the floor.
Itty bitty shitty committee.
Mm-hmm.
Itty bitty shitty committee.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
It's Lida.
No. See, this is the itty bitty shitty committee.
I laughed on when I came to Discord earlier and I seen Jesus but thick, I couldn't stop laughing.
I don't mean thick, I mean like fucking I'm fat as fuck. Anyways.
Nah.
I reckon I'm up to 90 kilos, mate. I've been fucking bulking, cunt.
Hey, look out.
Yeah, nah, embarrassing.
I think she's going out the back, Milky, to have a joint. Oh no, she's in earshot. Milky just said g'day.
Big love, Mel. We love you.
Yeah, she can't hear. I've got my hearing earphones in.
Nah, you're alright, mate. The
Just saying,
sentiment was all the
she said big love, Mel. We love you.
Thank you, big love.
You know, you gotta have a good woman to keep your level, Sarge, at the end of the day. Otherwise, you fucking start going off the deep end.
Yeah, oh, fuck, bruv. Yeah, mate, you have no idea how she grounded me, mate. If it wouldn't be for her, I don't know. I wouldn't probably be here. Probably. In fact, I know I wouldn't be here.
Oh, mate, I could say the same about my missus, mate. I was about this fucking close to just go on straight fucking disappear into the woods.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again. So I fucking can somewhat understand.
Yeah. Yeah, bloody hell. Behind it, you know, any successful man, there's always a good woman, bro, somewhere hiding in the, there's always a good woman behind a man, mate, and support somewhere, shape or form. You know?
Same with this cunt up here, Mr. Jacko. He'd probably still be on the fucking pip if it wasn't for fucking Ashley.
Yeah. That's right. Ashley's been there for all the lows and the highs with Jack too. Yep. Good woman changes everything. Can't hear you, can't, if you're talking to us.
Fuck me.
Yeah, unmute yourself, dog.
Steve has seen it before, but Ashley come out earlier and she fucking was talking to a friend and she's like, babe, can you explain like the side effects and like how you know and all this shit? And I'm like, motherfucker, you sat there and dealt with it. Walk your ass back out there and tell your fucking story. You fucking coming here.
She just slowly folds out of the room like, yeah, I know.
It's for the worst of it.
Fucking asking me for help, can't fuck. You know all about it. Fucking get out there.
Yeah, fair too. Fucking fair.
Yeah, no, look, fucking. Yeah, it wasn't an easy fucking process, I'll tell you.
I bet. But
and I'm not an easy person. Like, it was a kind of a fucking trip. I'll tell you now, mate. Like, yeah.
Can I ask you, Jacko, what made you want to stop at the end of the day? Was it your misso or was it something else?
There was a whole big life change. There was just one thing in particular. There was like a whole bunch of things in my life had changed, and I'd moved away from a situation and fucking, which made it easier. You know what I mean? Like, because I was trapped and everyone was coming to me and stuff, and so like I couldn't get away from it. And so once we moved away, like that was the decision because I couldn't fucking like I pretty well isolated myself, and then I lost my license. So it was like, yeah, it had to stop. It wasn't as much as I want to sit here and say, yeah, like I sobered up, like it wasn't fucking a self-inflicted decision. Like it was like a heap of things changed, and just thankful that it did, and fucking.
Well, it takes though.
Yeah. And then like don't get me wrong, I could have kept chasing that fucking same fucking footsteps, but I knew it wasn't getting me anywhere. Like I knew I had to change.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how to go about it. And then fucking same thing with getting the help. I was telling someone else of this earlier today, but it's not so much. It's like fucking, you know, as a bloke too, you're like fucking, oh, I don't really need help. And then when it comes to like when you think you might need help, it's so fucking hard to finally get that phone number to that doctor you need, or that exact, whether it's the psychiatrist, like the other one, the fucking GP.
Psychologist. Yeah.
There's fucking like there's a whole list of cunts that you possibly could need, and we don't know which one it is, and how do you work it out? You know what I mean? And then once you get all the fucking referrals and stuff, and like there's a whole fucking 6 months of bullshit before you even get back to fixing what you wanted to originally start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard.
That whole process again was another fucking thing, bro. Like that wasn't as much as I want to say, yeah, I went to the doctor and got a referral and did this. Like it wasn't just that easy. Like it was, what referral do you need? Why do you need it? Fucking then getting that referral. There's another 8 weeks of transition, and then speaking to that cunt, and then like they don't know anything, so you got to fill all them in again. And like you're just reliving the same. It feels like Groundhog Day for fucking, like I said.
And I hate fucking, like, as a bloke, you hate fucking having to bare your soul to some random cunt, you know.
Let alone fucking, let's say 4 or 5 of them. You know what I mean? It's not just one.
100%.
It's every time you answer that phone until you find that one last cunt.
And like, as silly as it is, because they're a random person, it's not even fucking saying to them, it's saying it to yourself. It's saying fucking, I'm a fuck up, I fucked up.
And then the hardest part
and-
of it all is, I reckon, that once you do all that, like you said, coming to admit that, you know, you're a fuck up or whatever, but you got to repeat the cunt several times. And how many times do you want to repeat yourself? Honestly, as a bloke, like,
It's hard.
be
It's
honest,
fucking hard.
you get to the second, you get to the second time. That's right. So by the time you're on that third phone call and they're not really understanding, but from the same perspective, if you were in their shoes, being that third cunt that needs that information,
realised
like,
that. I
you
just
just
realised
need
that.
to know,
Bro.
right? But then, like I said,
Okay.
back being myself, fucking repeating myself for the third time in a depressed state for the last 9 months now, trying to sort myself out. I just want fucking help, cunt. What are you fucking doing? Like, fuck. Look at the fucking
Yeah.
paperwork. How hard is it?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
all of a sudden you're fucked 6 months of work because you've snapped on a phone call and now you got to start again and fucking, oh, fuck it. I don't even need the fucking help. Like,
Yep.
fucking, yeah.
And then it's easy to go back to the older ways because then you've already got it in your head. Fuck, I tried. I did the system. They fucked me over. You know, I'm not doing that
Yeah.
shit again. You know, like it's easy. It's hard to. You got to have a strong
Well,
person to keep pushing through. You know, you got to have. And if you're
I'm
in
not
addiction
saying-
or in trauma, it's fucking hard, cunt.
I'm not saying it's easier as a woman, but I'm just saying, like,
Mm.
as a bloke, we have that man mentality, you know? Like, it's kind of like,
Yeah,
Oh,
we're not even trying to compare the two because I don't know what it's like to be in your shoes, Charlie. At
right.
the end of the day, all I know is what it's like to be in my shoes. So I can relate to
Yeah.
Jacko because he's he's been in my shoes in that sort of sense.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah,
And look, I
like-
must say, as someone that's I watched my missus go through the same sort of process. They're a lot more understanding when it comes to mental health than it is for a man. Because for a man, you're expected to just get the fuck over it and keep fucking grinding.
Well, that's what you think, but then when you're actually talking to these cunts, they just treat you like everyone else, and it's really just
Yeah,
let's
100%.
help you and get you through it.
Just
But
another number.
we've got this stubborn cunt mentality, and we're like, nah, fuck you, fuck this. This is fucking stupid. I don't need to do
And
this.
then,
Some
like,
other
and
cunt
that's
lets me
kind
be.
of self-proposed at the end of the day because I proposed that on myself. It's like, why are you fucking complaining, cunt? Like, you just got to get it done. You're a fucking bloke. You're a fucking provider. Get it done, cunt.
Or
Like, that's what I tell
they
myself.
say-
And that's not
They
healthy.
say to you, what's wrong? And you just, like, it's almost like a mental block. Like, oh, nothing. No.
Nothing. I'm fine, mate. She's fucking, I'm living the dream.
And then throw
And
in
then all of a
Aussie
sudden-
culture. Throw in Aussie culture. She'll be right, mate, as well.
Yeah,
You know,
like,
you'll be right,
it's
cunt.
a-
You'll be right, cunt. You know?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
throw in
yeah.
that culture,
Milky
it just
said,
makes it
fucking
harder.
how many sandwiches does Ethan need? 6. I need 6 sandwiches for 3 days. Anyways.
And
Oh,
not
g'day,
only letting,
Fisho. G'day,
and not
Jeff.
only just letting that shit out, Milky, but the hard part was, and like I'll openly
Mm.
talk about this now, but when I was talking to a counselor or a fucking psychologist or whatever the fuck you want to call them today, but fucking, there was things that were setting me off, and it's like there's this triangle, right? And there's 2 small sides and there's this long side, and it fucking kind of goes this way, and the 2 short sides are fucking like you being normal, you being angry, and then all these fucking undealt with trauma that's sitting on this fucking long point, right? And that's the real fucking cause of most of this shit. So the moment you get anything that's near a fucking trigger point or starts to make you angry and relates back to what's over here on this long point, you just snap.
Yeah.
And you just go from fucking short point to short point, you know what I mean? And now you just fucking, you're boiled red and you're going to smash some cunt. Fucking, they stood on your toes and made you spill a beer. You know what I mean? And it's because of fucking.
It comes to
something
what's
that happened
easier, though,
4
Jacko,
years
isn't
ago.
it?
That's right, Jack.
It's easier to let your fucking frustrations take control and just flog some cunt than it is to just accept what's happening.
But like when
You
you,
know?
just push, when you bottle all that up and you just fucking, like you said, just forget about it. You know what I mean? And then we think, oh, I've sorted that. That's over there. Doesn't matter. It's just a memory now. But
right.
realistically, there's fucking 3 different triggers in that memory. There's a whole bunch of shit that's setting you off. And because you've
Yep.
never actually unfolded that and understood why it actually makes you angry, you don't know why you're angry. And so we're
100%,
fucking
Jack.
in these fucking rage fits now, and we're smashing shit and we're carrying on like dumb cunts, and we know we're carrying on like dumb cunts because we're self-aware, but we can't control it because we're in this fucking trance state.
In a
You know what
rage.
I mean?
100%.
And then it circles back to, like I said, it's like a triangle. You got this long point, all this shit in this box that you've just pushed away, and that's what you
Yeah.
need to deal with before you can fix these two short points.
You know what's funny, Jacko? You know, you know when they say, you know when they say, oh, blokes that punch walls in at Kyle's. You know, I used to punch walls in whenever I had fucking anything to do with my ex-missus, and I got frustrated. I would fucking punch a hole in the wall. That was just how I dealt with my shit. All right.
Yep.
4 years ago, I started doing mushrooms. I haven't punched a hole in anything since. How fucking strange is that? Because I'd take a dose of mushrooms and it was like therapy. Because I'd fucking sit there in my own head, fucking psychoanalyzing every fucking thing I've ever done.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Never. Since then, I fucking have that perspective. I have that little bit of introspective to be like, fucking, this is why you're angry, cunt. You know?
Yeah, like fucking, it's you're not really angry because of this. Like fucking pull your head in, or like,
No.
I can see
100%.
sometimes where I'll get angry in a situation and I'll just walk away and take a breath and be like, righto, fucking, you know, maybe I'm at work. I'm like, sorry, fellas, this actually has nothing to do with you. Fucking, if I was angry with you, fucking, just fucking let me know because I did not mean it, you know, fucking, all is good, fucking sorry about it, you know.
Mate, that's something to be said, Jack, to be able to get to that headspace through that, to be to where you are now so self-aware of that. That's fucking unreal, bro.
Well, the scary part was, Chris, when I spoke to my psychologist, she was spun out to how self-aware I was because I could sit here and talk to her about, like, heaps of shit. Like, I knew what was fucked, but I just couldn't fix it, you know what I mean? Like, I could see it. Like, as it was happening, I'd be so angry, and it'd make me angrier because I couldn't control what was happening, but I could see it happening, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, here we go again.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'd relate back to her, and like, I'm sure she learned shit from fucking that as well as I did, man, because she was like,
100% they learn from us as well. Yep.
Well, she even said to me in the end of it, she used to look forward to the calls because of how self-aware I was and changed her perspective to everyone else. Because because I was just so open and honest, and I was just like, right, this is fucking how it is. Like, there's no
best way to be.
I'm black and white. You know what I mean?
It's
once I
hard.
committed
It's hard.
to
That's
it-
the best way.
Once I committed to it, that's right. Like, it was just fucking right. Like, this is how it is. This is the fucking science to it. This is fucking everything. Fucking. And we went back and forth for ages, and she was like, fucking, I've never had someone give me so much information whilst helping themselves. Like, it was a strange transition, that's for sure.
And
Oh, man, that's awesome that you spoke about that. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome that you spoke about that, mate.
And
You
if you
explained
can't
it really well.
understand yourself, mate, how the fuck are you going to explain it to someone else, you know?
Not even that. If you can't make
That's
the
right.
time to help yourself, how the
Yeah.
fuck are you going to stop and help any other cunt in the street?
Yeah.
How
And
the
some
fuck are
people
you gonna
don't
be
even
able
know
to
what that
sit there-
means to help themselves. What does that even mean? Someone goes, "What do you mean, help myself? How do I even do that?" You know, some people don't
And-
struggle with what
and
that
like
even
I
fucking
said-
means and how to step off.
Part of it was Ashley, part of it was us moving, part of it was
Right.
our situation. Like, it wasn't just I was like, today I'm going to
Yeah.
stop doing it, and it happened like that. It was fucking like
A bunch
I
of
lost my
small things that
license,
turned into
yeah.
a big thing.
But
Yeah.
you've got to do all those things. You've got to step away.
Fucking
from
oath,
things. You've gotta
that's
make
right.
time for yourself.
Moving's one thing. If you really wanted to, you could have got back to what you needed to get to or whatever you wanted to, bro. There's a will, where there's a will, there's a way, but you never know, you know.
Oh, Sarge, Ashley showed me a photo the other day of when we first moved into the flat, when we moved out of the other house. And he's made me mate cook Daz, and I'm literally upright, just asleep like this. And he's sitting on the other end of the lounge, just passed out. 'Cause
Yeah,
we just
right.
moved the whole house, two of us in like fucking, what was it? Yeah, 24 hours
Yeah, right. Fucking
with
hell.
like one car.
There you go, Fisho one. Well said, Jack. You just explained my thought process, brother. That's the thought
Yeah.
process of a million men right now, mate.
Oh, 100%. And you know what? The scary part was I thought I was so alone and there
Yeah.
was no one else that could understand it. No other cunt like me. and no one will ever fucking relate. No one knows, and all that shit. And I'll tell you now, I have sat down fucking between live streams and in person with probably over 30 fucking people. And every single cunt can relate back to the same fucking times, same fucking things. It's all the
Never
same
done
shit,
Jeremy.
different
I can
fucking
relate
day.
to you, Jacko. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what
I've
I
never
mean.
fucking
It's
touched
just,
you, and I can relate to everything you fucking said just through my own
that's what I
fucking.
mean.
You know?
Me too.
It's
Me
so
too.
it's so relatable, and it's so you're not alone. If cunts have been through it, each in their own way, some more, some less. Don't get me wrong, we're all different, but
Yeah, the depths of the
You just
shit.
gotta fucking man up and speak about it at the end of the day. As soon as you start speaking about it and start like, even if you're speaking to some cunt that doesn't understand a word you're fucking saying, speaking about it makes a fucking difference because you're fucking processing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're saying it out
Like,
loud.
it's a fucking
and like I would never have went to a council building. Don't get me wrong. There was no way you'd get me to a psych. Like there's
No.
fucking no fucking way in hell, cunt. I'm not going to the fucking house for no cunt, let alone them. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the
But
feeling coming seeing those guns?
comfortability of being able to. How easy is it to talk on a phone call? Like fuck, we talk for hours.
Right.
You know what I
Way
mean?
easier.
Like, and so
Yeah.
when
No,
they ring me on a phone
fucking
call,
cunt.
that's what I mean. So when they ring, I did it through phone call. So when they'd ring me and I'd have to do me hour and a half on the phone call, I'd be nervous up until the phone rang, and then maybe the first 5 minutes or so I'd kind of be like standoffish. And then once you start talking, it's like talking to one of the boys. It just starts rolling, and you just you can't even stop. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Honestly, if you could sit there beside yourself in the moment, you'd be like, "Where the fuck did this come from, cunt?" Like what? Like this shit just comes out of you, and you're like, "Fuck." And before you know it, you've been there for an hour and a half, and she's like, "Righto, we've done really well today," and you're like, "What have we done?"
Yeah. It's right. Yeah, I have the same experience, mate. That's how it was for me as well. Exactly. You know, and I think even if these guys listening right now in the chat and they're in that position that we're all talking about, we've come from, say it in the chat. Say no one, not in our live anyway. Is anyone ever going to give you shit for fucking saying whatever you're going through right now? Because you need to scream it out loud in the chat. You know, that's where it starts. You know, that's where it starts. You know, there'll be heaps of cunts that'll come and fucking support you straight away. So, you know.
And Sarju, Jacko, and myself, we're easy to contact, mate. If you need to have that fucking conversation with someone, we'll fucking reluctantly do it.
Since I've started this channel, I've spoken to so many cunts, mate. So many people.
I just want everyone to openly know this. Sarge's email is in his bio, and do not hesitate to reach out. He does get back to you. And two, fucking, I put what? As much as YouTube will let you, maybe fucking 2 comments of a full whatever they'll let you. So 2 paragraphs, right? Of my life story of what was going on in situation and time and shit like that. By the next afternoon, I had 2 people offer me work. I had fucking like 5 or 6 cunts reach out and support me. I had and this was, I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't want any of this. I was just like I am now, sharing a bit of my life story, you know what I mean? And cunts fucking come running out and were more willing to help than you ever think and help the situation. Like, I'm still working today, for fuck's sake.
My next find made my heart
That's mad.
It's a fucking good community we have here, mate. I fucking put out there that I'm willing to get back to work, and I had a job a couple of weeks later with Asho. You know what I mean? Good bunch of cunts here, mate. If you're willing to fucking put yourself out there, it'll come back around.
Yeah, 100%. Well said, lad. That's fucking awesome. That's amazing. That's that warms my heart. Shit like that, when men can do this and speak like this and be free about it without any feeling vulnerable or feeling weak. I think this is what shows your strength as a man, especially to be an example for other guys that are fucking suffering, man. You know, we don't be this serious too often like this, and I think it's fucking great. And both you cunts inspire me. Both your stories. When I come across every guy I speak to through their hardships and where they're at, and what they're trying to get through fucking inspires me, you know. It's you know, like you said, there's every story is different, every path walked is, but we all end up with the same fucking traumas, the same fucking thought process, the same rage, uncontrollable rage, where you feel like you're out of control. Bro, we've always experienced the same shit.
Let me add this, right? I've told you fucking more than enough, but I remember at
You've been
one
awesome,
point,
bro.
mate, I remember this Sarge like vaguely, fucking like it was yesterday. I was in the car with Ashley and I was just having this fucking, mate, 2-year-olds don't even carry on this bad. I'm telling you now, I was just in this fucking rage fit. I was fucking hitting the dashboard. I was carrying on like a fuckwit. I was fucking. 20 minutes later, I remember sitting there trying to work out how to apologize. Like, just anger doesn't help the situation. If you do have anger problems, I can't stress this enough. Source the help you need. Like, you don't need fucking a lot, but you just need a little bit to fucking. Yeah, some of us are angrier than others. Don't get me wrong, but you're not meant to live life that fucking unhappy.
That's right, brother. Fucking here, Jack.
There's no way to live, and that's what fucking hit me. Like, how the fuck can you live this unhappy, cunt? What are you doing? How can you just be angry with everything and everyone for no reason?
Yeah.
And that's not to say that any of us up here are fucking 100% sorted. We're still on the process.
Nah, we're all down here. We're all way down here. We're just kind of fucking. Yeah,
we're just trying to put our best foot forward, bro. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, I've still got fucking so much work to do, mate. Like, fucking so much.
That's wrong.
I'm just hoping that I can fucking be a better
right,
dad than my dad was at the end of the day.
There's nothing wrong with wearing your heart on your sleeve. Don't bottle it up. Fucking oath, mate.
There was another coin.
Big love, AA. Anxious Aussie, Brando Aussie, fucking RA.
My last fight for part 1 was in 1930s.
Yeah.
And what fucking coming from where my dad was, like, dude, my dad wouldn't say I love you. You know what I mean? Like, that just wasn't something in his vocab. You know what I mean?
Because you gotta stomp him into the fucking picnic stall.
That's true. I did fuck that cunt up, mate. He's still got a speech impediment. But anyway.
See the grin on this cunt's face every time he brings it up. Like, it just takes all that trauma away. It didn't help, but it helped.
It did a little bit.
Sometimes you just gotta fix the problem.
Like my old man, he was a fucking piece of work, mate, and I fucking gotta stomp the fuck out of that cunt. But like, if I can be just this much better than him, I've succeeded as a man. You know what I mean? Like,
you're a good man, Boston. You never have to question that, mate. You're a good man, Boston. You're a good man.
Well, at the end of the day, you have to be at least this much better than him because you weren't the one getting stomped, brother.
Well, he got fucked up, mate. I feel a little bit guilty,
It's no Stobie pole, but you fucking caved him.
Oh, shit.
I fucking gave it my best, mate. Fucking look. But that's just the chances. Like, for people that haven't heard my story, I'm not going to go down it, but if it wasn't for an undercover cop, I probably wouldn't be having this conversation because I'd be in jail for murder. Like, I was stomping that cunt hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it goes.
And let's just, like, I know you don't like bringing it up often, but the bloke also went head on into a fucking Stobie pole and got out and tried to go to work.
Yeah.
At 120.
We've all been fucked up at some point. Like, it's not.
Only got out with a bruised collarbone.
Yeah. Like, literally, a bruise like this fucking big on my collarbone. I fucking hit a 30-year-old dead mouse at 120, trying to fucking ride it off, you know, so fucking good AL, you know. Here I am.
Those people that don't know, a stogie pole is like a telephone pole, but steel.
Yeah, I gave it a good effort.
Thank fuck you're here now, brother.
Big love, mate. Big love.
Love ya. Yeah, fucking no.
Sunshine, mate. You said 3 things. I don't know how you've whinged enough, but if you're whinging, fuck, mate, my missus will give you a fair run.
I love you, Sunshine, mate. Fucking Sunshine, I do really truly hope to learn more about you because you're a bit elusive, mate. I know you're a fucking sous chef or a chef or something like that, but besides that, Sunshine, I don't really know your story, mate. So big love, mate. Maybe calm down with the conspiracy shit. But anyways, big love.
I'll get up for a joint, maybe. Yeah, come have a joint. I'm just chilling. Just talking
Yeah,
it
mate,
through.
there's a fucking headache up here. He's just down there with a wine glass.
Oh, like, what did Milky say before? He was drinking port like beer, now he's drinking beer like port.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fucking struggling, cunt. I'm had too much to drink. I'm eating me shapes, getting me shapes in. Come on, boys.
Gotta get in shape.
When you said you were getting in shape, cunt, that's not what I thought you meant. I just reread the message. It said getting in too. Oh.
Let the man cook.
He's baked, not fried.
Did I say it on here still? Yeah, it does, bro. Baked, not fried. Fucking oath.
Wish I could say the
Okay,
same
I
thing.
might be more fried than baked, but anyways.
C3 is a trendsetter.
Yeah. What time you starting tomorrow, brother?
5:45.
Well, on the job, or you got to leave the hotel?
I get paid from when I leave to when I get back, so 5:45.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. You told me that. Yeah, that's mad. That's good that they cover the travel.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah.
Well, it's a bit hard not to when they're fucking working away, making up their own hours anyway.
Yeah. What's the actual work time start? Like, what time you got to be on the job?
I don't know.
5:45. Told you.
Half an hour from then.
No, about 6:30. About 6:30 is when we start work.
Yeah. You do a bit of work then because the army wouldn't even start till 7:30, so you probably get in there an hour before they'd start fucking you around, eh?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the weekends, mate, like, because there's no army boys, we get fucking shitloads done. But sometimes, mate, they'll be doing touch and goes and their practices while we were in the middle of the runway doing fucking crack sealing.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there for 45 minutes while they do their shit. And it's like we're sitting there and half the cunts are dozing off in the car.
Yeah.
It's fucked. But it's good because you get to see the Chinooks and the fucking what are they called? The fucking attack helicopters go down. It's fucking sick.
Oh, the Apaches?
Apaches, yeah. I was going to call them Hitachis. That's not the right word.
Yeah, Apaches, yeah, they're sick, mate. They're cool with the kid.
Mate,
what are the,
I wish they just let me go and have a fucking look around and fucking do some maintenance on that shit. That'd be sick.
Yeah, no, there's too much fucking sensitive equipment in there.
100%.
One's called.
They would probably wouldn't even let you take a photo of them. They're probably really funny
Yeah,
about
mate,
taking photos.
You can't even take a photo of your lunch. They'll fucking if they notice you take a photo of your lunch, you're gone.
Yeah, Army's anal with that shit, man.
Oh, the boys were telling me a couple of years ago they were doing like they had to fucking like use the blowers on the runway. And they had like fucking 15 Ks to do. Right. And one of the fucking army pilots go, "You want me to fucking clear this shit off for you?" And he came up and he did this fucking whole loop around and just fucking went real low and on a fucking pivot and just fucking blew the fucking runway clear for the cunts. It was sick.
That's awesome.
So wish I was there. Should have been there. Should have seen it.
What's the little Chinook called?
Little Chinook.
They're like half a Chinook. They're still a twin prop. Like they're a thing.
I don't think I've ever been on one, mate. I don't know if that's military or not.
Yeah, they're military. They're American.
No, I've never seen those, Jack.
There's a you know that Heavy D Sparks on YouTube or Heavy D Rescue
Oh, yeah.
or something? He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
bought one.
Oh, Black Hawk.
No. A mini Chinook. He just bought one.
Oh.
His latest video.
I haven't seen it. I've seen the one where he bought the Black Hawk.
No, it's called like a. I'll see if I can find it now. An M18 or an M15 or something or a fucking.
No, never heard of it, bro.
Yeah, you go and watch the video and you'll know what I'm talking about.
SYMARC.
Fucked if I know, but they just did a video on it. That's the only reason I know about it.
Oh, V107.
Maybe the smaller ones.
Yeah, that's the back of the Chinook right there.
Yeah, that's an American machine. Yeah, that's sick.
That look like the back of you, Sergeant, or the back of a Chinook.
No, I'm taking the photo.
I was working like fucking this close to the cunt, Sargy. Like I was doing crack sealing and shit, like this close to the cunts.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool, man.
They're a cool bit of gear, mate. Like fucking sick.
So what's a Chinook? You usually got like 7 windows or something, and I think the baby one only had 4.
Okay, honestly, mate, yeah. I've been in Iraq twice. I've never seen one of those cunts, mate. Never been around one. Never seen one.
Yeah.
So unless they're like some sort of. Have you heard of the night crawlers? That's the special forces, the special forces, helicopter crew.
They'll probably
run them in there.
They're probably an American training fucking helicopter for the real Chinook.
Right.
Fuck knows, but they're definitely a thing.
Yeah, so did you ever see a C9?
A what, sorry? A C9?
A C9.
A C9.
Yeah, CH-47.
Is that like is that just a really huge chopper that lands in the naval boats? Like a Sea
Yeah,
King?
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's just a really huge chopper. It's capable of lifting vehicles and things like that. I'm not too sure if I've seen a C9. Yeah, I've definitely seen choppers like it already. But no, main ones are Apaches, Kiowas, Blackhawks, and that's the main things I operated in. Or with. And fixed aircraft.
I went to Amberley Base 2 days ago. And I got to Amberley Base and there's like 300 fucking the fucking I don't know, the fucking Jeeps that they've got just lined up, mate. It's fucking sick.
Were they dual axle on the back?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, those G-Wagon 60s.
Yeah, bro. They look mint. I'm like, fucking, would they get me if I pinch one of these real quick?
Oh, you can try.
There you go, Sarge. See the one on the far right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the baby Chinook.
Okay. Maybe I have been in one. What's it called?
There
you go.
C9.
C9.
See how it's
got right. When you were saying the C-Night before, is that what you were saying? I thought you were saying C-Night.
See how
No, I haven't. I haven't seen one of these. No, this is not what I was
See how
talking
it's got the weird little fucking thing around for
Yeah.
the wheel arch?
Yeah.
They're called a frog or something.
And it looks like the rear mount on the rear motor is a lot higher too than normal.
Hey, Charlie, one day we're going to have to get you up here for a fucking interview, darling, because you know you're shit. Fucking Air Force, hoorah.
What do you mean? If you ask Charlie nice enough, she'll come up, brother.
Yeah, well, jump up here and show us your gorgeous face, darling.
Sunshine. Sorry, I didn't see you there, bro.
Sorry, mate.
Charlie, come up,
my fucking
please.
conspiracy theorist brethren. How are you, mate?
Not today. Can't be fucked.
Yeah, look, you'd fucking
Just
lose
keep
your
it
eyes,
chill.
but I'm fucking cut.
Keep it chill.
No,
Yeah,
he
no,
said he's
good.
fucking cut. Not fucking cunt.
No, both. Bit of both, if I'm being honest. But
You know what I'll do?
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the 432 hertz tuning fork. Can you hear it?
Yep.
That'll fix you.
Come on, shoot.
That'll
Are you
fucking put me
healing?
right in.
We're all about healing, right?
The earth is flat, cunt. What the fuck? Anyways.
Put it on your pineal like that.
Yeah, stop doing that to yourself, mate. You're causing irreversible.
I don't know if that's where my pineal is, but
My pineal glands are fucking in a panini press.
Hey, Jules, how are you, mate? Hey, Mark. All right, Woodsy, have a good night, brother.
Big love, Jay, mate. You fucking psycho. Love you, cunt. Woodsy, big love, cunt. I gotta head to bed soon too myself, mate. I gotta be up in like fucking 7 hours.
Yeah, mate. Good.
Some sort of secondly, I know that live players checking back the spot means you couldn't possibly have value hand. This is two additional avenues for getting paid.
what was the best thing you've seen in a Chinook, Sarge?
The best thing. I mean, flying over Kabul was pretty cool. Looking out over Kabul, you can see all the little skirmishes and firefights and vehicle chases flying over the top of that. It was pretty mad to see from that point of view.
Big love, Charlie. Have a good day at work, darling. Big love. Sorry,
Yeah, big
Sarge,
love,
you continue.
You're right, mate. No, big love. No, but other than that, watching that back tailgate gunner, mate, light up that M60, mate, whatever, M240, whatever they got on the back, that lighting that gun up, man, that was pretty sick, boy.
What was the shittest time you had in the air? What was the worst time you ever fucking had in the air?
Yeah, the worst time, I think you know that story, coming into Iraq for the first time when we had the surface-to-air missile lock onto that plane, and we dropped from like 15,000 feet to just above the treetops real quick. And all those flares coming out. That was my most scariest time in an aircraft ever. And I've had some hot landings in helicopters and that, but I thought we were going to crash that night. I honestly thought we were going to crash in that plane. So I've never had that feeling before. Like I thought, oh, we're fucked. Other than a couple other times, once I've spoke about, and a couple I haven't yet. But yeah, no, that was probably the worst coming into Iraq that time. That was, I thought. And because it was the first time in a real hardcore war zone too, so my mind was spinning out hard, you know. I was just sort of losing control, mate, for a second, well, for probably a good 10 minutes.
Hey, here's a good question for you. How do you deal with like mental health shit in the army? How do you guys go about it?
Yeah, see, it's a tough one because it's the same attitude, if not tougher, in the army, of that stoicness. Of like, you fucking, you know, you're a warfighter, deal with the cunt. You know, everyone has that attitude, so you don't want to be vulnerable, or because then it does feel like a weakness. So it's sort of exemplified in the army more so because you're around a lot of, you know, alpha. I hate using that word alpha, but you're around a lot of guys that are very similar minded.
Let me set a better example, Sarge. So you've just been to a fucking messy war zone, right? And you've just come home, and you got some shit to deal with. What's their protocol then? Like, do they have anything for you, or is it just fucking?
Oh yeah, we got doctors like on hand, like straight away. You could if you feel like you know, because usually you got to say like ring your sergeant and say, hey, I need something's going on. I want to see a doctor tomorrow, or you know what I mean. And but when it comes to mental health like that, you can jump all that stuff and just ring the doctors or the psych or the army hotline or whatever there is directly. Or if you feel like you can't relate to your corporal, your sergeant, like you don't have that relationship because you know you're a bit of a shit soldier or whatever, so you feel you need to jump that because they're gonna maybe judge you. And you know you can't tell your story to someone like that. You can jump the chain of command and go straight to the top boss. So they've got a few things like that. And also us as leaders, they put us on suicide awareness courses. So I've done like 2 suicide intervention courses. So they try to teach you to look for signs in your soldiers. You know, like what, you know, they might be drifting away from the group, or they might be overly happy when they're not because they're trying to, you know, mask something. So you know. And sometimes, you know, and the thing you should ask straight away is like, when someone you think might be like on the verge is just, oh, you can't, do you feel like fucking doing yourself? Do you feel like killing yourself? Because when you ask somebody that, it makes them think about that question immediately in their head, and got to make a decision. And now it's out in the open, so it makes them easier to either say, no, what are you talking about? And then, you know, you still pursue, or they'll go, Yeah, I fucking do, you know, like, and
Yeah.
that might be the point that will make them break. So they do all those type of things, but still, it's never fail-proof because you still need that young fella to come forward, or you know what I mean. And they end up fucking up, mate. They'll end up getting on the piss one night and just fucking end up with grievous bodily harm charges, and then end up getting discharged out of the army, put into jail, and then they miss that whole process of that whole treatment, and then they're up homeless, fucking joining bikie clubs or whatever the fuck, you know. The next soldier's heading to a bikie club, man. And they want to belong again, and they see that, like, fuck, they nearly sucked me in the cunts. You know, you want to belong, and you see that mateship, and then, I thought, fuck this, it's all fake. It's bullshit. It's not what I was looking for.
Do you think if you were stuck around that lifestyle, Starch, that you
Oh, it's talking. Yeah.
do you think if you got stuck, like if you were still around that lifestyle and couldn't have got away from it, right? Do you think it would have sucked you in?
Oh, no, because of my family, bro. Yeah, and then plus I saw too many, like, it was sucking me in, and then I saw too many cracks. I saw it was bullshit. It was all this, mate. It was all this.
Yep.
No action, no action. And then that was, I don't want to hear you talk. I don't want to see your actions. And then that was all I needed, mate. And I knew they were full of shit. Not everyone, not all of them. I don't want to, you know, I'm sort of majority, mate. They're fucking wankers, mate. They're all scared boys, mate, running away from something. That's what it feels like to me, mate. To be real honest, it means like they're like
if I'm if you want to talk about, you know, I think when we all think of bikies, I think of like an old school fucking proper hardcore bikie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think of a tattoo gangster. I don't think of a fucking. The gangsters, they're not bikies, you know what I mean? Half of them don't have to have bikes and stuff. And I'm not saying they're not out there, and don't get me wrong. Like, I know a few old school ones that fucking, mate, they got my respect all fucking day.
No, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And I'm not trying to bunch everybody into that bag, but the new, you know, this new generation, I don't want to be like back in my day, but fuck, it's different. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, way different times, mate.
I mean, I don't know. It seems a lot about image and portraying that, or what I'm, you know, that talking about that tight brotherhood that just cannot be penetrated at all costs. They'd like to live that and look that image, but it's not that at all.
I don't see the difference between a gang and a bikie club anymore.
No, that's
like
right.
There used to be a big difference. There used to.
100%.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they were all doing the right thing or fucking anything like that, or fucking. And nor am I saying they were doing the wrong thing either. All I'm saying is there was a fucking big difference between a gang and a bikie gang. There was a difference between a gangster and a fucking bikie.
Agreed.
Now they're just they mix in the same category, 110%.
Doesn't matter, and they jump in clubs to be loyal to the death. And now, you know, I'm jumping over here, get bashed here. I'll go over this one. Or you fucked up in this club. I'll go to that
and
gang.
one thing, fucking, and I hope someone can answer this for me one day. But how the fuck can you go covered in tats from one club and go and join another club?
Yeah, I know.
Are you just a trophy, or like what's that? Is that a pride thing, or like?
I mean, and there were consequences back in the day. When you joined that club, you usually left in a body bag, bro. You know what I mean? There was no just leaving. It was a life thing decision that you made. And now it's just like, I'll just join for 2 years. I don't know. I mean, I can't really talk. I lived in my own bubble. I'm just considered what I've lived since I've got out. And my cousin lived his life. And
nor am I judging the lifestyle, and like I understand every country's got their own different. But that's just one thing that's never made sense to me. How you could just that's like me. That's like me covering myself in blue and then going to Origin and going for the Maroons. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how I
It's
saw
all
it.
about money now. It's all about money. It's nothing about brotherhood. It's all about money now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Oh, well, it never was really about brotherhood. It was always about money and stuff. Like, there is brotherhood involved, but like there was always.
When we're off stream, I'll tell you a fucking story, Jacko, that I haven't told you before.
but they're all fucking dogs, and they all deserve to be fucking stabbed like they fucking got. Anyways,
But that's the shit we grew up around, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a different story. But when you want to talk about like proper old school,
100%. When you're forcing a 16-year-old to fucking run drugs for you because you're a fucking piece of shit, and they're not a fucking brotherhood anymore, mate. They're about money.
No.
Right.
100%.
I mean, I think within the groups there's and then from what I saw, there's groups within a group as well. There's groups within groups, and this group's not exposed to so there's distrust there, and it's these little evil distrust, and then they start battling, and it was weird as fuck, man. Weird as fuck. But I only had a little small window looking in, so I can't really talk too much compared to someone that lived that life.
Right. So
Mark's fucking predators in the ranks too. They don't care about that shit anymore. Back in the day, if you're a fucking chomo, you'd fucking end up in a ditch. Now you can run the club as a fucking chomo. Just the way it is.
You're right. So after 10 years in good standing, if you're a life member, you can leave.
Yeah, right. Okay, I didn't know that. Right, there wasn't out.
Yeah, that fucking does some unheard of, bro.
If you don't have rainwater, use what you have. I'll let you water
Big debt, yeah. That's the other thing too. You don't want to owe those cunts anything.
And they want you to owe them something.
No, that's exactly right. Exactly. I mean, most of them don't even care if you do. If you're good at what you're doing, you're in their area, they'll just come and grab you anyway.
Yeah.
That's from what I've seen.
Well, your cousin got grabbed, didn't
He did, mate. Yep.
he? Like, not going into too much detail, but like,
Yeah.
3
days. 3 days he was fucking tied to a chair in a shed and tortured for.
Yeah, he made the news, didn't he?
I'm not too sure if he made the news, mate. Don't know if he made the news. Chris Reimer, his best mate, made the news heaps of times for being shot and that.
Yeah.
But no, he
I don't know
was.
if I ever told you this, Sarge. I know I told Zeta, but fucking, I work with a fella, and how's this for a coincidence, right? And he's a fucking good bloke too. He grew up with fucking Chris Reimer and his brother. I can't think of the other bloke's name.
Matthew Reimer.
Yeah. And fucking, he ended up dating the missus of one of them and having his kids with him and moved down here with her. Because he grew up in Sydney with the Reimer boys.
Yeah,
And
right.
I was like, fuck, that's a strange word, bro. Like, fucking never heard of him in my life up until you mentioned him. A couple of months later, I'm working with this company. He's like, yeah, I grew up with him.
They're crazy,
What?
mate.
Everyone's fucking best mates with him all of a sudden. What the fuck's going on?
There's not that many cunts in Australia, really, mate. Like, at the end of the day, there's not that many cunts in Australia, you know?
True that. Yeah.
There's a lot of
You changed my fucking name. Was that you, Jacko?
Yeah. I think it's yeah.
Bro, that was that long ago. I was thinking, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, fucking.
I had a mate in Container Underground. His cousin had to cook his way out of a big debt. Yeah, I fucking got a similar story, but like once again, that's an off-stream conversation.
Mm.
Yeah, they're not the old school fucking bikies. I'll tell you that much. Most of those cunts are dogs.
I
Not
can't
as
believe
well.
we got charged out on a Monday night, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Ended up being a good one. Been good. Been great, boys. Been loving spending the time with evening with
Sunshine, what's been going on in your world? Nothing bad, depressing shit.
Yeah, mate.
Come again? No, not much.
What do you know, Joe?
fuck all, mate. Sun comes up, sun goes down.
That's right. It's another toe.
Oh, kick today. I remember.
What do you
Yeah, I
remember?
remember. Mel broke a toe a couple of weeks back. And last night.
100% Wilson, mate. Bunch of fucking posing dogs.
Nike bikies. That's what I was going to say, bro. They're lads, bro. They're lads.
100.
It's funny what they wear. It's so hilarious what they wear. But yeah, no, Mel broke a toe a couple of weeks back, and it's just coming good. Like it's still purple and green and shit, but on one side of like underneath here. And last night I just woke up and she's like, ah! And I've moved my right heel, and my right heel went fucking douche and kicked her right in the toe.
You can't.
Yeah, I know. Oh mate, I feel bad as. But she's just like rolling in the bed. She's just saying now.
Isn't it funny, man, that, like you mentioned that, bro? There is just that cunt that you just see. Doesn't matter where it is in the world. Like you just fucking you run into the cunt. Yep.
What's TN gangs? What's that mean?
Nike TNs.
Nike, mate. TNs, mate.
But yeah, isn't it? I fucking, you know what even gets me even more than that, Nano, is when you fucking knocking around cunts after you've moved around for a few years and shit, and you kind of got a bit of a friend circle going or whatnot, and you're around getting weed or something, and they're telling you about this cunt, and you're like, yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden this cunt rocks up, and you're like, oh, fuck, how are you, bro? It's been ages. And they're like, oh, bro, I've been telling you about this cunt. You're like, oh, this cunt. Oh, I couldn't tell you how many times I've been in that situation. Like,
I've been that bloke a few times when it comes to mushroom stories, can't? Like, cause I've got some epic stories. My mates would fucking go on and tell their other mates about them, and then I'll fucking like, hooroo, fucking, how are you, mate? Meet up with them, and they're like, oh, fuck, that was you, cunt. I'm like, yeah, mate.
And the mushroom round's even smaller because I don't know how many guys I've come across now where I'll go, have you tried mushrooms? And they go, oh, I tried it once, bro, never again. You know what I mean? So that mushroom world's like small, and you know, not everyone likes mushrooms. You know, I'll come to notice that once. Yeah. Everyone I know is out here like, nah, I tried it once, fuck that. And I was like, oh, okay.
You can't remember SA Elements, like LZ?
Yeah.
Like, fucking, I was hanging out with one of his mates. I took his mate mushroom picking in fucking, what's it called? Mount Magnificent, out where I used to live. And I spent like 2 weeks before I met that cunt, like, fucking off me tits in the fucking forest. I told this cunt about the story. He told fucking Craig about the story. And then I met Craig for this shit. It's like, oh, that was you, cunt. I'm like, yeah, mate. You know what I mean? It's just fucking hell small world.
Yeah. For sure.
Fucking yeah, there's only like a couple of thousand of us, you know what I mean? And I've met a lot of those cunts now.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, fuck.
ASICs, mate. What are you doing? Fucking oh no, ACIS is a different thing. ASICs is something else.
ASICs is shoes, lad.
Yeah, the other one is an ASICs pass, which lets you onto airport runways, which is what I'm trying to fucking get. But yeah, anyways, DCACs and ASICs, man, that's fucking.
And the other problem is when ASICs rocks up at your door, you're fucked.
Why?
ASIC, fucking, what are they? They're like fraud and shit, incrimination.
Yeah, I don't have any personal experience with that, Jacko, but you might be able to take the reins there.
No, I've never dealt with ASICs, but I'll just tell you now, like, Yeah, they'll hold you in just shit fucking ransom for fucking hours, lad. They're the ones that do all
I'll be
like, the
honest, I had a pretty good
fucking-
experience with the AFP. But anyways,
They're like tax evasion and fucking what are them fucking things they do? Hedge
No,
funds
like
and
the-
fucking all that
the
shit.
feds are pretty chill with me trying to import fucking like probably 2,000, 3,000 bucks worth of like prints into the country. So I don't know. Seem like a good bunch of blokes.
They're not, but yeah, carry on.
Yeah, that's carry on.
Fuck. And if I can give
Yeah,
you
you'll
any
never get me
advice
online,
out of this
Jack,
whole
mate, just so you know.
yeah, I will. But if I can give you any
No,
advice
you
on this
can't.
whole stream, right? Just don't fuck with the Australian Commonwealth. Like it's just not. Just don't. Just don't. Don't do it.
Yeah, they can't.
Imagine trying to roll down a farmer card.
When we were picking pumpkins.
I mean this with all the love in the world, Nana, but like you're a fucking rough looking fella. Like, why would they pick you out of all cunts, brother?
Oh, well, if I'm being honest, if I was in my fucking down and dirty stages, Banana, you would be a target. Like, there's no fucking two little buts about it.
Yeah, but like you're on a you're picking pumpkins, lad. I'm sure there's Asians and shit there. And you're aiming for banana farmer.
Yeah, true, but I would have already rubbed all the Asians.
He's probably the only Aussie that could smash your face in with a pumpkin. Like, fuck.
I will definitely remember your name and not butcher it relentlessly going forward.
Mm.
What's topic?
I'm gonna go. My head's fucked. I've got a headache. Not good.
No.
I was gonna say, you haven't said a fucking word till now, mate. so
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
not. Yeah, I just want to go to sleep and sleep it off.
Big love, mate. I've got fucking this much of a beer left and I'm fucking up.
Have a good night, boys. I'll tune in, but yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, no, you're right, mate. Have a good night, bro.
That's right. See you.
See you, mate.
Got them on sale. Fair enough. No.
Holy fuck, that's Wonder Woman.
Oh, fuck.
You're getting fucking tired, Sergeant Buzz.
I am, mate. Fucking Monday night. I'm usually in bed way by now on a Monday.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed soon.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll probably end it then too.
Family Guy.
I'm surprised Jacko's still awake. It's like fucking 3 hours past his bedtime.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Fuck, because I'm thinking it's only 10 o'clock here. It's 11 o'clock where he is.
Yeah.
That fresh, identified.
I'm fucking due and I gotta go back to Adelaide for a single day. Fucking annoying.
Oh, I know.
And
Getting your
then
freaking
work
5
night
points
shift,
up.
mate. Like, I'll fly out fucking probably Sunday. And fucking go to bed, wake up, stay awake, and then go to work at 9 p.m.
Big love stream.
Points up.